wasn't cursing that got me kicked off. It was apparently talking about our tax money going to England. That got me kicked off. Let's wait for friends to start to come on back over. Perfect. And chats, all messages. All right, now I gotta wait for friends to come on over again. Oh, YouTube, 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 YouTube. Hello, Laura Lou. YouTube knocked me off. It's not Kristen, hey honey. It's apparently not because I was cursing, but I was talking about the truth. Thank you, Laura Lou. Apparently, hey Bella Doll. I think it's because I was talking about the truth of where taxpayer money actually goes. We are back. YouTube, I thought maybe this time YouTube was gonna actually let me reconnect and like hop onto the same live stream, but apparently no. They were like, fuck you, you were telling the truth about where our taxpayer money goes, so bam, you're off of the app. But we are definitely back, and we're still telling the truth, and we're still going down rabbit holes, and still fuck YouTube. And I hope more friends start to find us. Hey Simone, hey. Simone, honey, how was your vacation?
Mom.
Yes, love.
In Mexico, there are a fuck ton of missing person.
Yes. That's where shit like that happens. How are we all doing? I don't even know what we were talking about when YouTube, the bitch, knocked me off. I know I was telling the truth about where our taxpayer money went. And then I know somebody had asked if Queen Elizabeth capitulated to Trump after the first term, and she did. Pip didn't do anything. Thank you for the bronze medal, Bella. What happened is YouTube apparently doesn't like that I was telling the truth about where our taxpayer money went. So it decided it was going to punish me and it was going to knock me off of the app. But you all are troopers and you came back and you found me anyway. So there, YouTube. But now I missed all of the comments from before. Does anyone know what anyone was asking? There was a ton of fucking comments because I was talking about the docent telling the story about the ship. There was like 15 comments. They're all gone. Simone, it was nice, but definitely lacking snow. We went to a winter festival. One sec. I thought he was saying mom. Where they carve sculptures out of. Hold on. Hey, Rhonda, honey, I'm glad you found your way back here. Where they carved sculptures out of snow and ice, the sculptors were melting by, say, 2, and it was a 10-day event, and it sounds like it would have been fun, though. Sarah, has the German family who owns Aldi and Trader Joe's always been a club family? Aldi is wholly owned by family foundations. These foundations are owned by members of the family of Theo Albrecht Jr., and thank you for the hearts, guys, and Babette Albrecht. The Albrecht family is, with assets over 60 billion, ranked, holy mother, 12th among the richest families in the world. Holy fuck. I'm gonna say one yes and one. I'm gonna say.
I'll just take a full house.
I'm gonna say. Hold on. The husband was born into it. The wife joined. Idaho weather has been so weird lately. That kind of sucks, Simone. Steve, did you catch the last Ashley Massera WWE Epstein Connect? No, Steve. There was like 15 questions and they were all gone. Because it knocked me off and I missed all of the questions. So I don't know. You're going to have to post questions all over again. They all vanished. Sarah, and by the way, the official richest family in the world is the Walton family with, oh dear God, 432 billion, who owns Walmart. Must be nice. So it was shown to me that it was, no, they might be the official richest family. It was actually shown to, who was it? Give me a minute, it'll come to me. It'll come to me. Give me a few minutes. But they might publicly be the richest family, but they're not in private. Rhonda, the National Treasure movies and the taxes going to England still NY. I don't know what the National Treasure movie is, but until very, very recently, until I would say, yeah, when President Trump walked in front of Queen Elizabeth, that was a public symbol that the United States is no longer subservient to England any longer. Rhonda, oh Sarah, I believe that. Simone, wow, he has no clue has no clue the Walton family was so wealthy. I mean, that's an insane amount of money. Could you imagine? $500 billion? Steve, publicly maybe, yeah, that's nowhere there. Yeah. It's the, I can't remember who the family, if I heard it, I would remember. It's not the Rothschilds. It's not the Rockefellers. There was a family that had like 500 trillion dollars. My mind cannot even comprehend that. I can't. I'm sorry, guys. My brain can't even compute that. Bella, imagine selling your soul for money and fame. I know, right? Can't relate either. Want to be with God. Sarah, yeah, there must be families richer than them. Not the Vanderbilts. Steve, Walmart gets funded from every community and the military and is actually a strategically based installation. Walmart gets funds from every... Ooh, yeah. Ooh, I'm going to have to do a deep dive into them. Not the Gettys either. I think it starts with S. I keep seeing S's. It's a family that starts with S. They're the richest family. Look, I'm not saying that the Vanderbilts are suffering. I'm not saying that the Gettys are suffering either. They're just not the richest. Rhonda, when I worked for Walmart in the 90s, they put a sign by our time clock that said, take their money, they'll come back. Wait, what does that mean? Steve, see, no one suggested you were talking shit, Steve. By the way, I learn a lot from you guys. I don't know if Carrie is here, if Carrie bounced or if she got knocked off and didn't, when we got knocked off and didn't come back. I learn a lot from you guys. Like, Carrie, I learn a lot about, like, the health and wellness stuff. You guys are educating me a lot of the times. Seckler. No, but they're up there. Rhonda, it means keep taking money. Oh my God. That's savage. Wait, I need to go back. They said take their money, they'll come back. Oh my God. Oh, you mean take the customer's money and they'll come back. Oh, shit, that's cold. Hey, so Carrie is here. Okay, I learned a ton from you guys. Steve, I know you know what you're talking about. Simone, I learned so much, right, from the questions. Maybe it is the Al Saud family. They're up there. Whoosh, ha, ha, ha. Oh my God. Maybe it is them. Whoo. They have so much fucking money, they have it buried in the desert. But it's being shown to me, literally, like, imagine hundreds of years ago, you would go into a king's castle. Let's say another king, I don't know, they came. Another country came and they pillaged and they looted. They would go into the king's reserves and they would just be like looking around like, oh. I'm having that reaction looking at the Al Saud's family's wealth. They have like catacombs of money. Like literally more than one catacomb shoved with money. And they have so much money it's buried in the desert. Maybe it is them. Rhonda, yes, that was right after Mr. Sam died. I mean, that's so savage. Wow, Rhonda, holy shit. It's dark. Everyone said he wasn't like that. It was when his kids took over. I believe it. Yeah, the Saudi royals are... Hello, Eld. Steve, Walmarts are made to be interchangeable into makeshift camp refugee type buildings that can be emptied and converted within 48 hours into, a jail if need be. And the underground network is also, I believe it. They are strategically placed at the veins of all yes, I believe that too. Yes. So look at them. It's slightly different than the they're at the hubs of commerce. Not for my members, if you've seen the video on the Rothschild the Rothschilds. The Rothschilds have one such purpose in the world. The Walmarts, and I do believe it actually is the kids, because it's being shown to me like almost demonic energy. I would say they're being shown to me like at cash networks, like hubs of cash networks. Simone, Steve, I have heard that too before on YouTube years ago. Wild. Abundantly empowered. Yep, I think Walmart supercenters have been used as shelters. Oh, interesting for this. Oh, wow. By the way, that means they get money from the government. They suck everything out of everything. That's why it feels dead inside. That's so wild. Yeah, so I don't even know if we have one here in LA, but we have one where my mom lives. And last summer I went to New York for longer than I expected, right? And I was like, I'm out of clothing. So I went like to Walmart to pick up some extra things. So like I thought I was gonna go to New York for a couple of weeks. I was there for like 2 months, right? I don't want to spend a lot of money, so I went to Walmart, and I don't know why the inside is always it's so messy. It actually feels disorienting. Like I'm not understanding if they have employees why it is in such a state of like disarray and disrepair, right? I got some cute things though, so. Because I'm not like a fashion girly, you know. I mean, I like being fashionable. I don't like spending money, so I make it work on it. Like this is like Old Navy. Like I make it work on a budget. You know, my pants. I got 4 pairs of these I love these They stopped making them. Thank God I ordered 4 pairs. I bought 2 pairs. I put them on, and I bought 1 pair. I put it on. I was like, these are the most amazing pants ever. I went back and I bought 3 more. They were on sale for $13. Like I'm not spending a lot of money. So yeah, Walmart. I was like, cool. Like $7 t-shirts, perfect. That same t-shirt is gonna cost you like $30 in Gap. I'm not understanding. So I went to Walmart and I was like, this place doesn't make sense. Steve, yeah, at Abundantly Empowered, you can see the proof when they use Walmart in disasters like in Texas near the borders. You can see politicians walking through them stacked with kids. Oh, that's chilling. Yeah, to pick from. Yep. Like it's like they're walking through like a pet adoption agency. They look at people like that. Abundantly Empowered. Oh, so awful, Steve. Yeah, it is. And yeah, it is, Simone. Abundantly Empowered. And yes, they do feel dead inside. Steve, they also showed footage of of homeless people being afraid. Oh my God, afraid to be trucked off to Walmart in the hurricane and me. I'm telling you, you all remember what was the name of that publication that we all made fun of? National Enquirer. Guys, National Enquirer has like been telling the truth, and we've all just been like snickering at it, like you know, like I'm telling you, National Enquirer is where it's at. I'm telling you, the homeless know more than we do. Like, why would they not want to be taken to a Walmart? Like, they obviously have their own little homeless network. They know what's up. I am getting starving. Who wants to see Faye eat on camera? Because it's going to happen sooner or later. Like, I'm making it seem like it's never happened before. It's an exclusive event. I've been eating on camera more and more lately now. Like, it's not exclusive any longer. Like, it's part of the MO. Hello, Ray. Faye, did you see what's been going on with Nicki? I do not know anything that's going on in the world. Legit. Come ask questions. You're gonna get the cleanest read in the world right now because I don't know shit about what's going on in the world. Kristen, that's what they said in Men in Black. The tabloids, I'm telling you. By the way, Men in Black was a total reveal. That whole movie from A to Z, reveal. Even, do you guys remember the scene at the very, very end of the movie? What did they show you on the cat's collar? That the world was in the cat's collar. Do you all remember I did a read on, I think it was the video on Earth shapes Earth Shape and NASA. What was shown to me? Not that it was literally in a cat's collar. It's each planet is its own, and I compared it to like a Christmas ornament. Look at it like each planet is a Christmas ornament hanging on a tree, because that's actually the way that it is. So is it conceivable that you could pluck a Christmas ornament off of a tree and you could wear it as a necklace? Yes. It's a members exclusive video if anybody wants to go back and watch it. Apparently I was dropping crazy ass truth bombs back then. Steve, KFC, grab that bucket. Rhonda, yes, yep, Christine, that's another good movie. Steve, if we have fact checking now, what does that say about the tabloids? I know, they're leaving the tabloids alone, right? Interesting, because satisfies the law as a karmic retribution. Rhonda, onions, yes, onions collar, thank you, had the entire galaxy. It was shown to me the same way about planets. That we're actually not, the solar system is not the way we've been told that it is. Duh. Carrie, it's in the food trade, lots of fruit and vegetables, trucks across borders. I'm sure kids are also in truck deliveries. Onions, oh, that's funny, Orion. I saw that movie so many years ago, I honestly, like, it could have been Onion for all I know. I don't even fucking know. Ray, she exposed Jay-Z and Beyonce like so she's I think somebody asked me if you, like, in the first segment, she's controlled up. Blatantly posted a photo of Beyonce and Jay-Z and said they're part of a, a satanic cult. Holy shit. And she said that they eat the little ones and unalive them, and the elites are coming after her for that. What if the elites are really coming after her? Why would she come out and say it? Rhonda, they've caught lots at the borders, Carrie. Hello, Christy, honey. Miss Inspired is here, popping in to say hi. We love you and have a good time at work, darling. I'm so glad you came in to say hi. Rhonda, LOL Faye. I watch it whenever it's on. It is a really, really good movie, and it's a total tell. It's such a tell. By the way, guys, if y'all have not seen the movie Secretary, I think it's a great movie. It's only my favorite. Secretary, King Arthur, The Illusionist, and what's the fourth one? I don't remember. And I actually like the Batman, the Batman with what's his name, Christian Bale. Those were good movies too. And Men in Black is excellent. Sarah, have you looked into the DuPont family? They seem to also be one of those families that go with, yeah, they are. Like old, ancient. Like I'm being shown like, okay, so, okay, wow. Yeah, so think of like vampires in a castle. So they've been part of the club like hundreds of years. Steve, oh, thank you. Thank you, Steve. I don't know if Lauren is still here. Lauren, honey, if you're here, please come. I think of Lauren, I know if you're here, you will enjoy following my Instagram, my new Instagram account for my writers page. I'm having a lot of fun actually creating content for it. Y'all have to see. I actually made this a post. So I was looking for writer pop socket. Hi, honey. Please check out the page. I think you're going to really enjoy it. From one writer to another. So I was looking for, I needed a pop socket. Because I had a broken pop socket on my phone literally for, I'm embarrassed to even say. And like, then I was at yoga one day, and like before the class started, I was like looking at it and I was like, wow, this is actually really disgusting and gross. Like I was ashamed of myself. And I was like, this is like not even like sanitary or hygienic at this point. So I went on Amazon, I was looking for like cute pop sockets. And they didn't have like a lot of good writer ones, but I saw this one, and Lord, oh Lord, will I tell you, When I saw this one, it resonated, and I was like, Poe knew what it was about. It's a quote from Edgar Allan Poe. Unfortunately, in the picture on Amazon, it looks so big, I was like, ooh, yeah, I love it. You could barely read it, it's so small. Good the fuck luck reading what that says. So I put a picture on my Instagram account. It says, I am a writer, therefore I am not sane. Edgar Allan Poe. And let me tell you something. I think writing a novel is the most literally unhinged things I have ever done in my life. I saw that, I was like, Edgar knew what's up. And by the way, if you go look at, they're so good. If you go look at Edgar Allan Poe pop sockets on Amazon, it's like free entertainment. You will laugh. Some of them are so clever. They show a picture of him and it says, it's like a drawing of him and he looks like he's in police gear and it says Popo, but like spelled Poepoe. I was laughing. I'm telling you, it's free entertainment on there. It's good shit. Thank you, Steve, for sharing it. Simone, I'm excited to add her new IG. It's fun. Yes, honey.
Can you fill up my water?
No.
Mom, we need to open up a new water bottle. So let me ask you again. Can you please fill up my?
I will open the water bottle.
But I'm lazy.
So am I.
I'm lazy.
One second. Let me catch up on comments in case YouTube decides to kick me off again. At least let me catch up on comments first. Rhonda, I'm so sorry. Honey, you do not have to apologize. No, sweetie, do not. One day, I'll have like proper everything. I'll have like proper whatever. I'm not gonna have like an author YouTube. That's not gonna happen. But I did buy actually a domain. But ain't nobody got like the bandwidth to like make new websites right now. That is not happening. One day in the future, not now. That's like a problem for future Faye. Bella, I think Bill Clinton released the mosquitoes with the numbers on them. I imagine getting the jab during 2020 when they pull another scamdemic again. Bill Clinton is a puppet. So I don't know that I would say it directly came from, and by the way, Bill Clinton's been in prison for many, many years now. Oh no, I said I was gonna, I'm all over the place. I said I was gonna catch up on comments and then I'll go open water bottles for him. Right, Simone? The quote is so good. I was like, I have to have it. What happened to Janet Osbard, who was found unalive? She made the docuseries Fall of the Cabal in 2020 when she exposed the politicians, the pizza shop with the gate around it, what was it? Cosmic Ping Pong? Something like that. And the central banking systems and more. Well, okay, so here's the thing. She was working on something else. Because you would wonder, or I would wonder anyway, if she already had released all of that, and it satisfies the laws of karmic retribution, why take her out? So she was working on something else that was, it had to do with Satan. Like, I think she actually was doing research to document that Satan is real and is chained to the earth. And they don't want people knowing that. So yeah, she was taken out to stop her from doing it. Steve, Faye, you are, I love you, Steve. Faye, you are unstoppable. And Steve, you are Stevie S. Okay, Ronte asked, what is the pizza with the gate around it? So there's a pizza shop called, I think, Cosmic Ping Pong. This is a pizza shop that they were doing ritualistic sacrifices downstairs in it. Yes, is it a code that the PEDOs use also? Thank you, Bella. Faye, your glowing energy. It's the 5-HTP. I blame the 5-HTP. And actually, also, do you know what I did before? I just took my lips were so dry, I took lipstick and I just put it all over my face. So maybe that's why. Very multi-purpose tool over here. Steve, a pizza shop that has a unaliving room. Bella, have you talked about the Savannah? Yes, 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 yes. So what? I don't think she's with us any longer.
Mom,
Yes, honey.
you know when you accidentally click on an ad in Safari?
Yes.
You can make that not happen.
Good to know.
Go to settings.
Yeah.
Apps.
Yes.
Safari.
Yes.
Then.
If you want to turn your ads off. Yes.
Then you scroll down to advanced feature
Yes.
flag.
Yes.
You go to advanced. Then you go to feature flags.
Yes.
And then
This is where Steve's gonna be like, tell him to shut up.
Open user.
Good to know. Thank you. So have you all seen the show Dexter? You know Dexter had his unaliving room? So Cosmic Ping Pong had one. And what was shown to me, Bella, is the, what was her, I forgot her name already, the Savannah Gunthry's mom. We're not going to see her live again. Steve, LOL, based on oh my God. Wasn't that disturbing? Like, who tweets shit like that? Sarah, they use the term pizza for kids, and then they also use, so yes, chicken and hot dogs. I covered this in the video that I had done on, I know you're wondering, Faye, why are you pointing? Voodoo Donuts. I have a Voodoo Donuts like around the corner from my apartment. So I put all of that in the video that I did. So the hot dogs are for little boys. Pizza is for little girls. And then there's also additional symbolism, right? Hold on, what else is there? Right, that's why Barack Obama, he imported $65,000 worth of hot dogs to a White House party. $65,000 of hot dogs, not lipstick, phallic symbol. $65,000, hot dogs, yeah, makes perfect sense. Steve, James Alfantis. Symbols, yeah. Oh, the symbols. Disturbing. Lauren, what about Chester Yes. Okay. So, those two are very interesting. Chester Bennington and Chris Cornell, there were rumors that they were taken out because they were working on documentaries about all the things like the red shoes, etc. So they both were, and Chester Bennington, do you know, it was shown to me who his father is? What's his name? John Podesta. Sarah, what eating pattern or dietary principle best supports long-term overall human health and why? Probably I would say closest to the caveman diet. So lots of red meat and lots of, I'm being shown especially berries, like but specifically blueberries, wild blue. I'm being shown right now that if we knew how healthy wild blueberries were, we would have it on hand all the time. We would have it in the freezer. We would be squashing it with our toes, turning it into jams. Like, wild blueberries apparently is a superfood. So red meat, yes. And here's also the thing, a lot of the modern diet, our body really doesn't know how to digest it. So if we go back to the way our ancestors ate like thousands of years ago, probably that would be the healthiest for us. Because our body already knows how to metabolize that food. Rhonda, oh goodness, Sarah Lee, that's awful. Yeah. Carrie, one of the Epstein emails mentions loving the new pudding on how much they enjoyed the new flavor. Hold on. Do you all remember when that email came out between Hillary Clinton and John Podesta and they were talking about like unaliving a chicken? And did nobody think that was suspicious? Steve, James Alfontis, DC's most I know, it makes it disgusting, right? Yeah, Dexter. That was a fun show. I like, in the last season, his girlfriend, I really liked her. And she also was one of the main characters on The Handmaid's Tale. I like her. She's a good actress. Simone, the pictures on Alphantis's Instagram were disgusting and sad. Literally right in our faces. Yep. Because they're basically relying on us being too asleep to even like notice these things. Steve, he told you, hashtag, I'm not going to say the word, but on a live room, and had a little girl taped down to a table on his own fucking Twitter. Bro is nuts. James Alphantis and James Gunn of the DC Universe, director fame. Yeah, they were in, and also what's his name? The Podesta brothers. Their art, right? The fuck? Their art was so fucking disturbing. And also Gloria Vanderbilt. They're all into this sick art. You all know there's a picture in Gloria Vanderbilt's, or she's not alive any longer. She had a picture of a little boy that looked exactly like Anderson Cooper when he was little, chained to an empty swimming pool. That was the Vanderbilt swimming pool. Hold on. Members, have you seen the video? I know you're thinking Anderson Cooper, ooh, boring, right? Wrong. Carrie, if you're here, I'm giving you homework. Your next video is to watch the Anderson Cooper video. Yes, and they did get away with it for years. Abundantly empowered. It was the Clintons, Podesta email leaking. Yep, 2016 revealed that. Yep. Lauren. Uh-oh, she's sitting on the... My knees were starting to bother me. I know, but you know when I start sitting on the desk, we're getting into it. Steve, just joking about using kids. It's crazy. They're fucking sick. Yeah. Yes, way, Lauren. Abundantly. Rest in peace. R.I.P. Seth Rich for the... Yeah. How many people are on the Clintons' so-called... I can't say the word. They have a hit list. It sounds better with the word. The KILL list. Can't say it, though. How many people are on it now? In the 50s, right? I know, Simone. I concur and sick. Bella, good night. Good night, honey. I'm so glad you were able to join us, sweetie. Steve, the Podestas are the dead giveaways that they're the pizza shop reveals. There are audio clips. Yeah, I heard one. Guys, it fucking broke me. I was apathetic for 3 months. I heard, and here's the thing, a lot of people were like, it's not real, don't believe. Come on, as an energy reader, I knew as soon as I heard it, it was real. I was not okay for months because the recording that I can't. I'm telling you, I'm still traumatized from it. This shit is so wrong. I can't talk about it. I'm sorry. I would love to share what I heard. I literally cannot because it involved a little boy, and I have a little boy, and I cannot.
I have a little boy.
I was.
So then don't fucking share it.
I was not okay. And I'm definitely the kind of person, and I see Pip has it also, so I'm like, slow down. I was always always the kid that wanted to grow up too fast, right? I was always the kid that somebody's like, don't look at something, I would look at it. And now, with the amount of shit that I have seen, I'm finally at the point where I'm like, if someone's like, don't look at something, I probably am not going to look at it any longer.
Why?
Because we're not meant to see everything we have access
That's
to.
fair.
Yes.
I'm talking to Google Gemini
Okay.
about elimination strats.
Google Gemini, not Nova?
Do you think you're gonna take a photo of every single part of the conversation?
Fine. Abundantly empowered. Oh, I didn't know Alphonsus was a movie director. It makes sense that he's not just a pizza restaurant owner. I mean, industry. Rhonda, geez, I didn't realize it's horrific.
No more.
Carrie, LOL, I'm on it. Yeah, Anderson Cooper, yeah. It's so good. Sarah, and apparently the turtles were also, yeah, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, yep. The turtles is also a reveal. Reptilian-like beings living underground and loving pizza, yup. And the reporter April, meaning mainstream media helping them, yup. It's a huge reveal. Everything in the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was a reveal. You're right.
Let me talk.
Steve, yeah, exactly. The clips were, guys, like, if you know the Frazzle trip video that they talk about, like, yeah, a tiny part of me is kind of curious. The other part of me is like, I don't think if I saw something like that I would recover, because just hearing the audio was devastating. Rhonda, what about the TV series V? Oh, honey, that was by the way, yes, it's a reveal. That was, when I was a little kid, my favorite episode. We rented it from the video store. I was way too, my parents were so lackadaisical with me, dear God. I was 4 years old when that series came out, right? My favorite series. We rented it and I watched it over and over and over again. I love that series. Yes, it's a reveal.
What's your favorite series?
V.
V?
V. And then they butchered it. They tried to make a remake of it years later, and it was terrible. V, the letter V.
V?
V. The best TV series from the 80s.
Can you give me some points for that?
I give you points on creativity.
Can you give me one die?
No.
Mom, I don't even have the shaker, so I can't use it in a meaningful way.
In a meaningful way. You'll use it in a non-meaningful way.
Mom, for my effort, can I get one dice? Can I get one dice?
No. You're taking my supplements?
I'm gonna drink some of the water.
No. I'll give you water. You do not drink out of my water bottle. 1 second. Hold on. No! No. 1 second. Okay, I'm giving you water.
Oh, yay!
No. Don't go. Here, I got you.
Okay.
Do not. Look back. Release the hostage.
Okay. You release the hostages then.
Yeah, release them.
I'm gonna go take the hostages.
Okay, here's your water.
Where are the hostages?
Here's your water.
Hey, where did you put the Yahtzee shaker hostages?
Oh, it went through a portal. What do you mean?
I'm finding them.
I am just full of hiding things.
I'm finding them. You had 5 seconds and I was looking at you the whole time.
You know I'm a mother, right? Like, I haven't developed
I'm
mad
not
skills.
releasing these hostages.
My supplements?
Yeah, they're mine now, and I will proceed to not eat them because that would not be safe.
Okay, here's your water.
Give them.
No, you can't have it. No.
Give them.
No.
I have to do this whole thing.
No, you can't. No, stop. I love you, but no, we're gonna bump into my ring light, and that's gonna be terrible. I love you,
If
sweetie.
I do this,
No, stop. You're gonna hurt my body. Stop. No, you can't have it. I took it away for a reason. Stop. I don't want you to hurt your body,
I'm
love.
not gonna get hurt. by
Okay,
trying to
stop.
keep it. Yeah.
Stop. You can't have it. Baby, I love you, but please stop.
Yeah.
No, you cannot have it. Stop. Baby, I love you, but stop. I love you, but stop.
I'm taking a hostage.
Okay. Stop!
I'm
Baby, you're messing with my vibe.
Yeah, I know. Let me get your phone.
By the way, he turned my apartment was spotless a few hours ago. It looks like a train came in here and got derailed. Welcome to having a kid. Abundantly empowered. Also, Ghislaine being allegedly seen at what? Whatever. At JonBenet Ramsey pageant, and also being in a sketch as a suspect in the Madeline. So Ghislaine wasn't, at least what was shown to me, not involved in the McCanns. Steve, no one can be okay from that experience. Yeah. I'm not even understand, like, Jesus fucking, these people are really, they're sick. 1 second. He left my supplements behind, thank God. These people are really unbelievably, like, imagine getting off on the suffering of another human being. It's monstrous. Steve, it's okay, Faye, but that's why it's important. Yes, it does. It absolutely makes you, and it makes you yeah. Carrie, baby, stop. 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 Get off of there. Stop. Make it look nice and pretty. This entire apartment is a Chazersfall. Stop. Get off. Stop. What? Do you need to eat something, honey?
No.
Then stop. Carrie, as intuitive, it's absolutely impossible to stay. I'm telling you, I was not normal. Like for 3 months, I was so apathetic. Simone, yes, there was one audio I heard and it stopped me from wanting to dive any deeper. It was horrendous. Was it the one in the shower? If it was, you'll know right away. Steve, and the blessing of innocence in children and everyone. That's why they want them, because it's the purest energy. Abundantly empowered, same Faye. I still haven't seen the Charlie Kirk. I will not watch it. I know you can find it on the internet. I don't want to see it.
The video of Charlie Kirk being assassinated.
Yep, don't want to see it. You're not meant to see people be unalive like that. Steve, it's like, don't nobody ever need to see or hear it ever yet. Everyone, yeah, I know. Stop right now. Off. Apparently my child is like, I don't report to you anymore, mother. Get off right now.
I got you away from...
Stop. This, if you do not stop, is getting taken away. If you still do not stop, then the other one is getting taken away.
No, it's not getting taken away. I will block it. Block. I'm blocking.
1 second, guys. Come with me right now. Come with me right now. Let's go. Let's go. Right now.
No, it's not 4%.
That's, you know what? That is something you should have thought about. Come, talk to me right now. You better come with me. I am now taking this because this has to be taken away from you.
I don't care. I'm going to watch some YouTube.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to watch YouTube.
That's fine. You can do what you want.
Which is literally the same thing I was doing a minute ago.
That is not what you were doing a minute ago. You was literally making a mess of my apartment. Rhonda, okay, y'all. My sperm donor and bio-sibling of male were both these types of people. I moved out when I was 16, couldn't handle the abuse anymore. I was also ostracized, hemming at the truth. Yep, I was also ostracized from my paternal side of my family for turning sperm donor in and causing him to go to prison. I also withheld my children from him so they couldn't be subjected. I want to buy that series, but it's too much right now. Rhonda, God bless. You did a very, very hard and very, very real thing, and congratulations on getting yourself out. Abundantly empowered. Do we all need to boycott pizza? No, no. You can eat pizza and you can enjoy it. They just used it as symbolism. That's all. You're not supporting their nefarious agenda if you enjoy eating pizza. Rhonda, God bless, honey. Carrie, look up the movie Sound of Freedom. Watched a YouTube documentary on the guy. I lost my mind for a few days. Haven't watched the movie yet. Right? The series V. Oh, so good. Abundantly empowered. Thought about pudding. Now I can't not think of that word without puking in my mouth. Ugh. Rhonda, thanks, Faye. You made me feel old, LOL. Honey, we're the same age then. Oh, wait. I was 4 years old on that series. Oh, you were a teen. No, we're not then. Okay, you're older than me. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you feel old. By the way, there's nothing wrong with being, I was going to say there's nothing wrong with being old. There is nothing wrong. We only as, I can speak for men. Cannot speak for men. We only start to unlock wisdom in our 40s. So, honey, you're just ahead of me in terms of wisdom, Rhonda. Steve, at Carrie, there is a lot about that movie too that is somewhat personal. Are you talking about Sound of Freedom? Abundant. I did not see that movie. Like everyone I know went to go see it, and I was like, I can't. At Abundantly Empowered. At Carrie, they have to ruin everything. Carrie, Steve, yes. Full disclosure, I watched the CK video on slow motion. Steve, Faye, why did Wade Robson and James Safechuck sound so convincing in their accusations against Michael Jackson if they were not coached by Michael? Where did they learn their story? Because it is real. What they said about how they are groomed is totally real, but for some reason they both flipped on him, and I believe Aaron Carter and you. I don't even understand what you just asked me there. I'm sorry, Steve. What did Wade Robson and James Safechuck say? How did they sound so... Well, they sounded convincing because they knew what they were talking about. They were groomed. They just weren't groomed by Michael Jackson. Abundantly Impus. Thank you, Solidarity Mamba. I've got 3 boys. My apartment was spotless a few hours ago. I want to vomit right now. There's like Yahtzee wrappers everywhere. Anyway. Carrie, listening to you guys is a reminder that a lot of medical work isn't normal. I read autopsies and EMS reports all day long. Why are we so desensitized? Because of movies. How much gratuitous violence is there in movies anyway? Like, it's like not even, I don't know why I'm getting hearts, but thank you guys. Steve, remember MTV, Joe's apartment? We could have had Faye's apartment and let a couple of fireflies move in. Sarah, Peter Pan, yeah. Peter Pan is also quite dark. The name Pan comes from the ancient Greek demon who, oh my God. Okay, Sarah, that I have never heard. Who, ATE, little ones. Peter Pan kidnaps the children and takes them to Neverland, threatening that they will never grow up. How does one make sure children never grow up if they're not alive to? In the original novel, Captain Hook was once one of the kidnapped children, managed to escape, grew up, and has been trying to save children from holy shit, Peter Pan ever. Wow, that is dark. Wait, for a minute, actually, Sarah, I thought you were talking about Pinocchio. Pinocchio is, not Geppetto. Hold on, there's, what was the one in the Pinocchio movie? I forgot. Pinocchio is also really dark, but I never heard that about Peter. That's, dear fucking God, Sarah. That, okay, you got me with that. I've never heard that one before. Carrie, you are not old, honey. Sarah, trying to save children from Peter Pan ever since. So Hook was always, wow. By the way, I actually read a really good book. It's where the bad, take bad, the fairy tales with like the bad guys, and they get like the girl in the end, and they actually turned out to have like a heart of gold. It's the first book is called Hooked. It's on whoever the captain was, and they're great books. They're really good romance. I only read 2, no, I read more than 2 of them. I read Hooked and I read Scarred. Scarred was 10 times better, by the way. Just FYI. Steve, I feel like you are supporting nefarious agenda if you eat pizza because they all own the pizza shops and toppings are people and fake veggies, and daily bread that doesn't rise the duddy. I have a friend that owns a pizza shop. They're not in the club. Steve, pepperoni and the saucy blood of Christ. Carrie, oh, that's interesting, Steve. Rhonda, Steve, Faye said my DNA is mixed with Firefly. Interesting, right? DNA December. So sorry, delivered again. Steve, at Rhonda, shut up. LOL, I didn't know that. Pack your bags. I forgot that one, sorry. Give them needles. Holy shit, the wind is breaking my house down. The big bad wolf has come for me. Carrie, meant medically, I couldn't feel or I'd lose my shit. Part of my dark night of the soul was feeling all those emotions. Sounds about right. Kristen, that Peter Pan is the way they presented it in the series Once Upon a Time. I didn't see that series. Abundantly, Bianca, honey, hi, sweetie. I'm glad you're here. Abundantly Empowered. Has anyone seen Pan's Labyrinth? Yes. Wait, did I? By Guillermo del Toro. Well done, but also I think I did see it. That was with the little. It was like World War II, right? I think that it happened like then. The girl's mom marries like some general or something like that, right? I think that's the one. Rhonda, I'll be right there. Sarah, abundantly, yes, the pan at the table who eats the little kids in the movie is the real pan. Dark. Carrie, it's almost the year of the dragonfly. Ooh, baby. Sherry, I loved Once Upon a Time. You guys are ahead of me in terms of all of these series. I've never seen them. Steve, I met Peter Pan from Once Upon a Time. LOL. Oh my God, in Toronto. LOL. Robbie K. Do not know who this is. Rhonda, Abundantly Empowered. Yes, my youngest son brought that movie and I watched it a couple of times with him. Sarah, did Richard Gere attend freak-off parties of some sorts? Maybe as a spectator, but he didn't participate. And here's the thing with Richard Gere. He's a little snooty. He's a little like nose in the air, kind of. So it's not, even if he was maybe curious about them, he didn't really want to be caught at them. Abundantly Empowered. Yes, the Spanish film with the little, it is dark. It is a little creepy. It's interesting, but dark. Rhonda, I have once on video. Lauren, please tell me, yes, he is. He's an outlier. He's not in the, he's okay. Actually, he's a really interesting one. I really had one second. I had a really interesting read on him, actually. Is that like lint? Laundry lint? 1 second. Nothing, just cleaning up.
Emergency.
What's the emergency?
I found the pen.
Thank you. What's in your mouth?
Nothing.
You still cannot have the Yahtzee.
It's definitely not a dice like dice in Yahtzee. And that one was dice.
Is it?
It's not.
That's nasty if it's in your mouth. Please take it out.
It's not.
Really? Then what is it?
Nothing.
Anyway, no, Kia, I had a very... Stop.
Check how many dice are supposed to be there.
Very interesting. I don't know how many die come with it. Very interesting read on Keanu Reeves. He's, he has like some... Baby, please stop.
Can you check my foot?
Just let mommy work, please, honey. I love you. Please, scram.
Oh, YouTube kicked you off.
Yes.
Well, YouTube's a bitch.
Yes, YouTube is a bitch. Very interesting.
Bye.
Bye.
See you later, alligator.
In a while, crocodile.
Maybe, I don't know.
Very interesting energy, Keanu Reeves. Like, there's something ancient about him. Like, I don't even understand. Like, I don't. Again, sometimes I'm shown things and I have no idea what the fuck. Like, I don't even understand sometimes things that are shown to me because there's nothing associated with it that my guides can direct me to help me understand something. So, and that's very much the case with Keanu. Like, he's ancient and I don't even understand how that's possible, but he's an outlier. How about Nick Cage? Outlier as well. Now, interestingly enough about Nick Cage, he shared with me, and if you comment on any of my videos, I'll give you the link to the segment on him, that I think I remember he's an outlier, but he had said something I had not heard before. That actors in the industry are invested in. We think they're just actors, right? They actually have investors behind them. Look at them like they're a product or they're a stock. And then depending on the amount of money that the investors want to put into them will determine if they get plastic surgery. Like, look at Margot Robbie. She is an Australian actress, doesn't look anything like she used to. The amount of plastic surgery that she probably has like $250,000 in facial procedures at this point. So they have investors behind them. And Nicolas Cage had said, when I looked into his energy, actors don't even look like themselves. We think that's what they look like. They're otherworldly, right? No. They don't even look like the way we think they look because they all have insane amounts of money that is put into them. And they don't get to, we think they get to pick the movies that they want to pick. No, their investors decide the projects that they take on because the investors put money into them. So until the investors get their money back, the actors and the actresses are not even free. They're not even their own people. Nick Cage was really, really interesting. Sarah, was Jim Henson born in the club, and was there something dark behind the Muppets? Which I don't think so. I don't think so either. Steve, who meets Peter Pan, Nick Carter, Puff Daddy, and O.J. Simpson just by chance? This guy. That's just a few of them. Abundantly. Oh, I just read that one. Hold on. Carrie, my son was a tween at that time and is so intuitive. I didn't watch anything that I didn't know how to explain. I know. Steve, what's in your mouth? Nothing. He always has, he has a oral fixation. Abundantly empowered. It's so funny that there's centuries of paintings of lookalikes for both Keanu Reeves and Nick Cage. Maybe that's why he was shown to me as being ancient. Rhonda, one movie I will never watch again is called The Human Caterpillar. If you're the least little squeamish, don't watch. It sounds horrifying. Sarah, black and green tea both contain tannic acid, which is said to cause inflammation and irritation of the gut lining, and the thein in tea is supposedly stresses the nervous system. Are black and green tea really healthy for us? I would say green is probably healthier than black, but they're probably healthier for us than coffee is. And I'm going to say it definitely, yes, any form of caffeine can dysregulate a person's nervous system. That is unequivocally true. Even chocolate. Chocolate has caffeine in it. Things like that. But chocolate has other health benefits too. What, baby?
Do you know the wrong way to eat a Kit Kat?
Do we have to hypothesize how to eat a fucking Kit Kat now?
Yeah.
No, I don't know the wrong way to eat a Kit Kat.
You know how they come in like, you know how they're all conjoined, like 4 of them?
Yes.
You don't eat all of them at once with one bite with all of them. No, you take it all, you eat that, take the other one on.
Yes.
That is objectively correct.
Yes.
There. Okay, we finally agree on something.
I would hope we would agree on more than that. Carrie, Nick Cage is crazy. I think something enticed him into buying the LaLaurie mansion. Don't think he left there without possession. What's the LaLaurie mansion? Nick said that exactly about marriage to Lisa Presley. He liked Elvis, so he purchased the daughter as an investment. He said it because he knew that from the industry. Steve, anything cool about the founder of Obey Clothing, Shepard Fairey? They took control of that shit, right? Same with Glenn Martins and Diesel since 2020. What?
Top three people. Top three worst people ever. Okay, so there's Mr. Mustache Man.
Hitler. It's okay, you can say his name.
Okay,
it's just
on
a
YouTube,
name.
I'm allowed to say
Okay.
on YouTube. So there's Hitler, there's Judas,
Okay.
and then who's number 3?
You know they had soul contracts, right, honey?
Would be Genghis Khan. He was a badass. Who do you think it would be?
I I don't think anyone is good or bad. I think they were just playing out different soul
Where's
contracts.
Epstein?
You're not going to get me to answer.
I think I would have to give the edge to Genghis Khan.
Honey, you're giving yourself away by looking at this. You don't think I know that you're... Come on. If you want to take something from somebody, don't let your eyes look at it. It's a dead giveaway.
I wasn't even thinking about the Yahtzee shape. Mom, I legit wasn't even thinking about
Okay.
that. Mom, can you
Steve,
plug my tablet the fuck in? It's gonna die. It's at 5%.
Alright, if you're going to behave... Definitely not getting back because you didn't behave.
Fuck! I got so close. I felt
I
one
don't
of the
understand your...
dice.
Look, my house is a clown house right now.
I felt one of the dice.
Steve, I don't understand your question. Carrie, Boston Tea Party, anyone? True story, my mom don't know what that meant. Lauren, are the time travel books about Donald Trump? Oh, this is such a wild one, Lauren. Okay.
Mom,
Yes.
Mom,
Yes.
your logic about
But it's even crazier than that. Yes. What's my logic?
your
What's my faulty logic?
about shit,
Yeah.
shit doesn't make sense. You're like,
Okay.
I don't know if it happened if I haven't seen it with my eyes. Okay, do you know that Montenegro exists?
Okay,
Do you
we're not
know that
talking
the
about
country
this
of
now.
Russia exists?
We are not talking about this now.
How do
Okay.
you know it's not just a massive ocean?
What was shown to me
It's law.
is Donald Trump's uncle got Nikola Tesla's trunks. And in one of again, this is something that was shown to me. I don't even understand how this is possible. In one of the trunks, it was like a magical trunk. You could write a letter to any time period, right? Let's say it's 2015 and you want to send a letter to yourself in 2025. So you could write a letter to yourself, put the date that you want the letter to go to, put it in the trunk, close the trunk, open the trunk, take it out, and you will get a response from yourself in the future. But you could do this going retroactively back as well. You could send a letter to somebody in the 1800s. Not only that, you could send electronic devices back in time as well. Imagine like being in the 1800s, maybe not the 1800s. When did we have like electricity? Imagine getting like a camcorder whenever we had electricity with directions to plug it into the wall, and you could actually see scenes from the future because these things were put into this trunk and sent back into time. So yes, they were able to send things forward and back into time, and time travel is absolutely real. Absolutely, unequivocally real. Yes. And there's a reveal about it in a movie called Kate and Leopold with Meg Ryan and Hugh Jackman. It's real. And okay, this is the way that it was shown to me. By the way, I have a short about it if you want to see. It's a great short. So I want you to imagine, no, this is not it. This is going to be too confusing. Go find my short afterwards, Lauren. I have a playlist of shorts. There's a short in there. I show the way that time travel works. It's very interesting. Abundantly empowered. Some celebs need to stop doing work on themselves, especially the face. I know. It's getting out of they're so young, right? Emily Blunt, Selena Gomez, Emma Stone. They're doing it in their 30s now. It's like, dear God. Steve, oh my God, you watched The Human Caterpillar, Psycho. You like Dahmer too? Lauren, Meg Ryan, I think that ruined her career. A lot of them do that. Steve, I draw the line at Sharknado. Abundantly empowered, obey, like in they live. Carrie, oh my God, Pip sounds like my kid. Steve, much like that, only they use Andre the Giant's face in the logo. That's just weird. Pip just trumped meh questions. Was Judas bad? Jesus knew that shit ahead of time. This is not my religion. I don't know what Judas did.
He betrayed Jesus.
He betrayed Jesus?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm doing this for some reason.
Okay.
Hey, Mom.
Yeah.
I have a question.
What's up?
So, with all timelines being concurrent, like
Yeah.
all of your lifetimes,
Yeah.
being concurrent, couldn't that create a paradox?
Explain how.
Okay, if my future self, Mom,
I'm doing a demonstration while you're talking.
if my future
self.
self uses a jetpack in the future,
Yeah.
but I currently
Current self.
do something that stops the creation of a jetpack ever. No jetpack!
So there was a movie about this called The Butterfly Effect.
Okay.
That something you do can have an impact around the globe and can have a long impact thereafter.
Yeah, but Mom, still, wouldn't that create a paradox since my future self used a jetpack, even though it's impossible for a jetpack to exist because I stopped it from existing?
The chance of you creating something specifically that your future self is going to directly correlate with like that
is very low, but it is still possible. So what the fuck would happen then?
No.
What would happen?
Can you stop?
I'm just going in a circle.
No, do not just go in a circle.
Why?
Can I? Apparently, I'm not allowed to enjoy a clean apartment for like an hour.
Clean
even.
apartments are boring.
Okay, but no, goodbye. We're done.
No, you have to answer the
I'm not answering questions now. It's taking me away from the community. Stop.
Mom, but this is Mom, this isn't a question that takes you away.
No, it's not going to impact the future like that. Abundantly empowered. Oh wow, just looked up the fairy and he did Obama's Hope poster. Steve, he did, or was it just then in his style? LOL, I'm looking now. Abundantly empowered. Yes, he did it in 2008, Steve. Kristen, oh my gosh, that's my mailbox in the that's my mailbox in the movie The Lake House with Keanu Reeves. That's kind of cool. Carrie, a mansion. One second. Some shit on my screen. A mansion off Bourbon Street. Madame Lalaurie did sick, evil experiments on,
Mom,
on slaves, cut off private part, oh God, and shoved them in the, and kept them alive, and the cook burned half down. Nick Cage said,
please answer my question.
no.
Mom, I asked you a question.
Rhonda, at Steve, that's another, my youngest picked, I don't know what is up with,
Mom,
what is going on with you today?
You answering my question does not take away from your community. You were literally demonstrating what I was saying to the internet.
I'm not answering any questions right now. He went to sleep too late last night. He's starting to have a meltdown. This is not going to be a 7-hour live stream. I actually am going to have to be a responsible mother and get my child to bed. Yes, love. I'm not
Why
answering
aren't you
anything
answering questions?
Because.
Why?
Because you're belligerent.
I'm
Do you
not,
think it's appropriate to talk that
I'm
way?
not being belligerent. I asked you a question and you're not answering.
There's a reason why. Rhonda, Steve, that's another my youngest picked out. It was
No,
super
there's
disturbing.
not. There's not.
Carrie, Cage said he had to have the house. Creepy. Sarah, is it a real relationship between Jason Momoa and actress Adriana? I'm gonna say yeah, but I don't think it's gonna last very long. Carrie, Meg Ryan, I know, Meg Ryan.
Okay, you're getting off.
Rhonda, no, Steve. Rhonda, don't like Dahmer. I like how you talked about yourself in the third person. Abundantly empowered. Pip is so wise. Thank you. You hear?
Yeah, well, Mom, please
Yes.
get off.
I
It's time to
can't-
get off.
I can't. I'm not just.
It's late.
Yeah, I'm gonna get off soon. I'm not just from one second to the next.
Just get off.
He is really something else tonight.
Please get now.
Stop.
Off. Please get off.
Lake House was a good one. Carrie, you need to watch The Umbrella Academy. I think I watched the first season of it. Steve, Jetpack, tell him to Merkaba. My kid is making me bonkers today, guys. Rhonda, Butterfly Effect was definitely an interesting movie. You know what it made me think of? What's the name of the movie? It was with, I can tell you who was in it. Leonardo DiCaprio. Who was that trans actress? Elliot. whatever, I forget. Apparently I can't tell you who was in it. It was the movie, like you're in a dream, in a dream, in a dream. That movie was wild. What was it called? I forgot. Because I forget everything apparently. And especially after today. That was such a good movie also. It makes me think of the butterfly effect. What was that one called? Why do I feel like it starts with I? It's on the tip of my tongue. Carrie, LOL, I have one under my pillow. Sherry, wouldn't it just create a separate timeline? It's not so simple. Like, this is the thing. Look, he's 10 years old. A lot of he asks really good questions. They're nuanced answers. He wants, because again, he's a little kid. He's like, give it to me now. I want it in like a 10-second soundbite. Not everything can be given to somebody in a 10-second soundbite. A lot of this shit is really fucking nuanced. Abundantly Empowered. Yep, with Ashton Kutcher. I gotta rewatch it. I'm wearing a merkaba around my neck now. It's shungite. I think that's what I have on my fucking Yahtzee. I have one also. It has copper in it, and it's also, I think it's made of shungite. Carrie, it'll probably create a fracture in the timelines, right? He's basically saying, if you in one of your lifetimes stop something from being created, how could a future you actually be using it? The answer is you can't.
Because future you is also current you, so they already used it, but you stopped it from being used.
It never existed in the first place.
Yeah.
So future you couldn't use it if it didn't exist.
Yes, but they already used it.
It's not possible.
But exactly! That's the point! It creates a paradox!
It's not a paradox. It didn't exist in the first place. Future you couldn't use it if present you didn't create it.
Okay, Mom.
There's no paradox. It never existed.
Okay, so Mom.
Yes.
Say I had the sole contract to make a jetpack. And
You can't. If you had a sole contract in any of your lifetimes to do something that contradicted another one, they cancel each other out. It wouldn't have existed.
It doesn't contradict anything. I have the sole contract to make a jetpack. And, okay, Mom, so so that doesn't make sense. Mom, if it never would have existed...
It's like a double negative. They cancel each other out.
Mom, if
Yes.
it never would have existed in the first place, that means that when I haven't created it yet, say me, am destined to create a jetpack, but I'm a child, I haven't created a jetpack yet, but my descendants, they cannot use a jetpack until I created it. In something later on that is concurrent to this one, I wouldn't be, it just suddenly randomly when I create the jetpack here, oh yeah, I can use a jetpack that's existed for 40 years, but I've never heard about it.
They cancel each other out, honey.
That doesn't, but that's not, what do you mean they cancel each other out? Mom, you're not explaining it well.
Yes, because, honey,
You're not explaining
okay.
it well. Please try to explain it better.
I am sometimes shown. Do you think that my brain even comprehends how all of our lifetimes are happening simultaneously? Sometimes I am shown things and I do not even understand what I am being shown. I am being shown that it's a double negative and they cancel each other out.
But that doesn't make sense in this scenario.
Fine, to you. Baby,
no.
take it up with your... Baby,
Mom,
stop. Take it up with your guides. Don't stop outsourcing to me. Ask your guides.
Logic!
If your baby, your guides do not communicate via logic. If you want to connect to your guides, stop looking at it logically. Ask your guides. Stop asking me. This is my child who loves math and who loves logic. And I'm basically telling him the answer you're looking for is not logical. It's on the spirit side. He's having a meltdown right now because it's defying the laws of the way he wants the world to work. Yes.
If your guides can't explain it to you,
Okay, first of all, I get them chirping in one ear, I got you chirping in this ear, and I have a whole community I'm trying to tend to. Do you have any idea how difficult it is to communicate like this with guides simultaneously communicating? Just, you might have an easier time.
Ow! Why did I
Try and find out.
every
Try and find out. Sarah, the joys of being a mother. Singer William Smokey Robinson is under criminal investigation over accusations of SA. Are the accusations true? There's a really good chance that they are, but I think they're 1 minute. They're also a little bit overhyped, and it's old allegations. But I think they're a little bit hyped up. Like, I think the person was probably very heavily inebriated and doesn't fully remember what happened.
Mom,
What?
can you please come? I need to explain something to you.
No. You can explain it to me right now. Try.
No.
Words are our friend. Please try. Can you whisper it in mommy's ear?
No, can you?
Okay, I will be right back, guys. Yes, honey.
Oh no, I'm so sorry, honey. Oh no.
No, it's not on me, honey. Okay, I just got schooled by my child, and he was 100% right. Can I share what you just said, honey?
No.
Okay, I'm not going to share it. I got schooled. My child is right. I said something that was not kind. I apologized. I took responsibility for it, and he was absolutely right to call me out. So good job calling your mother out and keeping me accountable.
Yeah.
And I'm really glad he actually called me to the other room, so that way he could tell me and he could communicate with mommy what mommy said that was not kind, because when I know better, I can do better. So thank you for letting mommy know what she can do better. And he was absolutely right about me. No, not getting out the belt. Ask him to spell belligerent. He can, right? Can you spell belligerent?
Probably.
Probably. Carrie, you are a responsible mama. Oh, thank you. But you know what? He was right. He was right, and I'm really glad that he called me out. Let's take all the bets. I got killed, Steve. Oh wait, what are you asking me about? You can have it. You can go plug it in.
Is it dead? Is it dead?
I
Is
don't
it
know.
dead? Is that forward? Is it dead?
Lauren, yes, thank you. Ellen Page. No, not Juliette Lewis. Ellen Page. Insidious. Thank you, Rhonda. Because I apparently my brain forget. No. Inception. It was Inception. What's Insidious? I thought it was Insidious. It's Inception.
What the fuck is Insidious?
I don't know. Inception is a great movie. Vanilla Sky was a weird one. Holy shit, that was. Abundantly Empowered. Inception, where they steal your idea. That was such a crazy movie, right? Holy fucking hell. The director of that movie is uber awake. Steve, both were bomb movies, even though they star douchebags. True story. Carrie, that's the topic in Umbrella Academy season 2 to 3. Wow. A lot of these shows are just dropping truth bombs. Abundantly Empowered. LOL. So true, Steve. Sarah, rapper Fat Joe is being sued by his ex. What's a hype man? For something with kids, even paying for a 15-year-old's. No. No, I don't see anything like that around him. I'm going to say no to that. This is actually what I'm going to say no to. I don't see anything like that around him. Steve, shungite is one of the rare stones that heals and purifies. I read that too. Put it in your water. That's what they say, right? Steve, Pip needs to think non-linear. So he's very logical. And yeah, and here's the thing, when we're talking about time travel, you can't think about it linearly. All of our lifetimes are happening simultaneously. We can't see them.
Yeah,
right?
Mom, I feel like a better word to use is concurrently.
Concurrently. So this could be our current lifetime. This could be a future lifetime. They're all on the same ring. You just can't see them because it's on a different part and it's blocked by something. Yes, honey?
Because, Mom, if it was simultaneously, all of them would end at the same time and start at
Right.
the same time.
It's concurrent. Yeah.
Works, so
Concurrently is a way better way of saying it. Thank you, honey. And yeah, non-linear and upside down. This is the thing. I mean, there's a place for all of it, but sometimes they don't get together. They don't go along. Steve, I'm sorry, Carrie. Oh, good to know, Steve. I have a pyramid shungite near my computer, but I don't know what it's. I also have one on my laptop, a little shungite disc as well. I mean, they all help to some degree. Steve, purifier of water and therefore the body and the systems within it, giving life to life. Yeah. Beavers, oh, do they? Rhonda, Pip, I think he is, I need to get him to bed. He went to sleep really late last night. He was up really, really late reading his baby book, and yes, he is overtired. Rhonda, spoken like a mama who knows. Carrie, oh, I love that. Hey, Project 25. Long time no see. We're doing well over here, thank you. We have a very overtired little boy, though. Where is shungite found naturally? I feel like Steve knows the answer to that, right? Steve, we could chip in for a taser, oh God. Rhonda, yes, Steve and Carrie, I like them. I knew who you meant, Steve. Not on, but for him to use. Or you could have a tug of war. Tomahawk boys, should you divorce a wife if she overcooks a sandwich? Surely you jest. Steve, at Tomahawk, twice, yes. Tomahawks, no. Carrie, oh my God, both of those movies were scary. Sarah, Carrie, shungite is only, it's Cam. Cam's name is Carrie, but I love how you did that, Sarah. You were like, I don't know how to spell your name. I'm just putting every option in. Shungite is only mined in Russia, as far as I know. Oh, that's wild. Rhonda, I think Insidious is with, it's also a time travel movie. Hold on, Inception is a dream travel movie. Insidious is a time travel movie, right? Yes, honey.
Your name in Japanese is Lukaku.
Okay then.
Let's see what's mine.
Tomahawk buys. I'm so sorry for my dinners. Takure. Okay.
Takure.
My dinners are fine. Thank you for your concern. Abundantly empowered. Insidious is a scare. Oh no, so I'm thinking of a different one then. I was thinking of a movie with Matthew McConaughey where he's like Matthew McConaughey and Anne Hathaway. It's a time travel movie in space. Tomahawk Boys, Inception made no sense. I thought it was a great movie. Tomahawk Boys, dream within a dreamland within another dream. Right? It's something. By the way, sometimes this is the way things are shown to me. You think they make sense? Lord, no. I'm trying to make sense of things that my guides are like, I'm sorry, we're doing the best we can. There's nothing actually that we can show you that is relevant to this. You think I understood the first time fucking time travel? Like, concurrent lifetimes were shown to me? I was like, my brain is broken. Like sometimes I get shown something enough times that it makes sense. Like by the 5th time I'm shown, I'm like, oh, I think I get it now. Not everything makes sense the first time it's shown to me. Steve, LOL, Tomahawk Boys, do you make her cut off the crust? Steve, that kid puts the con in concurrent. Sarah was, oh God, Chrissy Teigen, cannot stand her. Yeah, she was born a woman. Nasty bitch, too. My opinion only. Abundantly empowered. But by the way, here's the thing: I do not mince words, and I am not like all like, yeah, I'm a girl, girl power. Like, if you're a nasty bitch, I'm gonna call you out. Fucking nasty bitch, Chrissy Teigen. She is nasty. Abundantly empowered. So time doesn't really exist. Past, present, future all exist now as yes. All of your lifetimes are happening concurrently and at the exact same time. There is no past. There is no present. There is no future. There is now. When you are getting a glimpse of a past life, what you're actually getting a glimpse of is a concurrent lifetime that has happened at another time. You can also get glimpses of future lifetimes in the exact same way. It's just seeing a different lifetime on the same ring. Carrie, I really need to study more on how to use the crystals for best practice. There's a crystal, there's a crystal by Steve, honey, can you take care of somebody's comment over here? There's a crystal Bible book. Carrie, I need to, anything close to my name is okay. I answer to it. Sarah, in 1974 in Xi'an, China, more than 800 life-size, thank you, Steve. Life-size, you guys know I'm down with almost any comment. I'm not down with that one. This is not OnlyFans. In 1974 in Xi'an, China, more than 8,000 life-size, what the fuck, clay warriors were uncovered. The Terracotta Army, the clay army lies in the greatest mausoleum, oh my God, in the world, and archaeologists assert, hold on one second, Rhonda, Inception and Vanilla Sky are dream movies. Insidious is, I haven't seen it. I was getting Insidious confused with something else. Sarah, that was meant to protect Emperor Qin Shi Huang and his journey after death. Each soldier was created with unique characteristics and was placed according to rank. Horses, weapons, and thank you, Kristen, Interstellar. That was the one I was looking for. And other objects were also discovered. According to the records, it took 37 years and more than, 720,000 people to construct this mausoleum. Why did they build all of this? Was it really to protect the emperor in his journey after? Thank you, Project 25. I'm well. You know what? I actually think he was I think we've tried to make sense of it in the future, retroactively. I actually think this was done as, more think of it like a patron saint of arts. I'm seeing this more as an offering. Look what we can do. Look how amazing we are. Look at the artistic capacities we have that we can bring something like this to life. I don't actually think it was to walk him onto the other side. This was more, look at the magnificence of what human beings can actually do. Steve, all of it right now, abundantly. Waiting for Chrissy Teigen to show up. I know. She's such a, I can't stand her. Rhonda, I'm learning crystals too, Carrie. Rhonda, that comment was just rude, crude, and gross. Thank you, Steve, for getting rid of it. The mods are really the best, by the way. We have the best mods on the entire YouTube here. Carrie, most times when someone explains something, it helps me better understand downloads I have gotten. In my opinion, yeah, we are not meant to understand everything. We're meant to share and complement each other, yep. That's why my guides told me my gifts are not for me. Somebody once asked me, they're like, ooh, you're a psychic. Why don't you play the lotto? I was like, that's not actually the way that it works. My guides implicitly said to me, like once in a while, they'll throw me a bone, like, okay, me. It's not for me. When I try to look into my own energy, because that's circumventing. The gifts that were given to me were to give back to people. They're not for me to utilize. It's not for me to, the gifts are not for selfish purposes. They're not for selfish reasons. So I've actually gone to other energy readers because my guides will not share shit with me. So I go to somebody else that has a complementary gift that they can share with me, and I share with them. Because we're blocked from seeing we're blocked from gaining the benefits of our own gifts and abilities. Sarah, what is the real reason why who's Bernie? Bernie crossed over at the age of 50. There have always been rumors that he had found things out and wanted to reveal them. Bernie who? What's his last name, honey? Rhonda, I agree, Carrie. We are made to collaborate with each other for the greater power and learning. Yes. Oh, sorry, Bernie Mac. Is that his name? So he had a secret drug problem. And he was not being discerning, how do I say this, with lady friends that he was spending time with. I'm not convinced that he knew things and he was taken out for that reason. I think...
Yahtzee, fuck yeah!
I think he messed with the wrong lady who is married and the husband stepped in. Abundantly empowered. Bernie Mac seemed like a real one. Yeah, but he wasn't discerning with his pecker. He liked the ladies. You know, God bless. He liked them ladies, and he had a little bit of a secret drug problem. And honestly, the fact that he had a secret drug problem was the bigger issue of the two. It was actually pulling him out of alignment, and that's why he wasn't being discerning with his lady friends. Yeah, Bernie Mac is gone. Project 25, Faye, can your guide see when I will hear from the company Liberty Resource Home Choices, and if business will be conducted between us? That's a personal question, honey. So really personal questions, suggested donation of $10 or more, or super chat. Or you could buy me a matcha too. By the way, I'm so excited. I got my very first, someone actually bought me, like, you know, I have it in the listings, in my videos, buy me a matcha. Someone bought me a matcha, actually more than one. Someone gave me, like, I think $30 to buy matchas. I was so floored. I was like, wow. And guess what I did? I promptly, like within, I think, minutes of seeing it, I promptly reloaded my my Starbucks app. And I've been enjoying it. Oh, honey, I don't know if the person who sent it to me is watching, but if you are, I have been putting good use to that matcha donation that you made. Thank you, friend. So anyway, back to you, Project 25. Personal questions, suggested super chat, or whatever of $10 or more. Or you can buy me a matcha. Whatevs. Steve, thank you, honey. Thank you. Is that the author one? Thank you, Steve. I appreciate you. It's a little bit hard to see it now. I think it is, right? I imagine it is. I can't see it entirely. And one day there's even going to be a website, but that day is not this day. That's, again, these are like problems for future Faye. Right now, future Faye has other problems on her hand. Like, most notably, holy fuck, we're going to be on, in 8 minutes, we're going to be on for five hours. All right, guys, in 8 minutes, I'm bouncing off. I got to get my kid to bed. I need to eat dinner, and then I got to get my kid to bed. Because you guys saw he was having a meltdown, right? Sarah, do you remember when Ellen hosted the Oscars and ordered pizza for all the celebs and even collected money from them? Was that some sort of an... Well, the pizza was a tell. Was collecting money... No, they all knew it was going to happen in... It was a sketch. They all knew it was going to happen in advance. They were in on it. Like, they all knew they were going to be part of this sketch. I can speak. I think Ellen had actually, she was doing like a rehearsal, and she saw, apparently they have the names of the guests on the chairs So she knew where everybody was going to sit, and I actually think it was her idea that she wanted to do it. She's like, wouldn't it be great if we did? And I'm going to say like this, and then yes. So if they were all in on it, they knew that it was going to happen. Thank you, Steve, honey. Is Jennifer and I don't think so. No, her energy is her energy is feminine. Carrie, oh my god, good correlation. Wow. Thank you for sharing the author page. I appreciate you, Steve. Sarah, and were Mary Kate and Ashley Olsen really? Yes, they were. Yes, unequivocally born as women. Rhonda, the Olsen twins, right? And if you saw, well, my book's not out yet. It will be available on Amazon, but I'm not done. Will it be able to? I don't know. It will definitely be available on Amazon. I don't know if you can buy it on Instagram. But I'm still revising it. Yeah. Sarah, does singer? Oh God. Bono. What a fucking creep. Does singer Bono of U2? No. It messes with his cold-hearted nature. He is a cold bastard. And look at it this way. Look at the juice itself as a substance. It softens the edges in a person. And he doesn't want to be soft. He wants to be hard. So he won't touch that shit because he knows he's gonna lose his edge. Wait a minute, hold on. Isn't a member of the band of U2 called The Edge? It kind of makes me wonder if like that was subliminally put in. That Bono doesn't want to lose his edge. Carrie, writer's page on, yeah, that's my author's page. No, Bono is, yeah, the guitar player, right? Bono was one of the weirdest person's energy that I had looked into. I was like, wow, like just completely. I think I even remembered saying like at the end of the segment where I looked into him, like he's not really, thank you Project 25, he's not really a rock star. He's not really a musician. Like look at it more like being a musician is a cover for what he actually really does. And when I saw that, I was like, my brain is breaking. I don't even know what to make of this. Will the company Liberty Resource Home Choices hire me? And if so, or will there be another company that does it? And if so, I need your name, honey. So I don't know how you feel comfortable going about that. Because here's the thing, Project 25, there's no name associated to it. So I can't pick up on anything, darling. Steve, LOL, who are you? Me? There is a wrestler, Edge, Adam Copeland, as well. He uses symbolism, just a... Thank you. Imbria Marie. Do I have your consent to connect to and to read your energy? But by the way, it's even coming in before I got it. I think you're going to get a better offer. I think you're going to get, one second, let me go back up. Thank you, Project 25. Thank you, Imbria. There's going to be, I think, another, hold on. Okay, I'm actually seeing you have two different likelier options than Liberty Resources. I'm not saying Liberty Resources isn't going to come through. I think you're going to get better offers from different companies because I'm seeing at least two other companies. They might even, I don't know why I'm saying this, they might even be like connected in some way, like maybe they're sister companies. Or they're loosely, like they're not maybe two totally, it's not like Pepsi and Coke. It's like somehow imagine like Coca-Cola,
yeah!
the company. Good job. The company Coca-Cola owns a bunch of other brands underneath it. So imagine it's something like that. It's like a company, I don't even know what industry this is in. I feel like they're connected because they're being shown to me as literally being connected. They're not completely separate in some way. So you might get maybe an offer from one, and then you get promoted and they transfer you over to like another division or something like that. I don't think anything's going to come through until March. So sit tight for another couple of weeks. March, I'm seeing March 13th. So on and about somewhere around March 13th, you're probably going to be getting some sort of an offer, and something that or maybe it has like twins or two, or it's connected somehow.
I love you.
I love you too.
Bye.
Bye. So March, give yourself another couple of weeks, and you're gonna get a better offer than whatever Liberty Resources wants to give you. There is a wrestler, Edge, Adam Copeland as well. He uses symbolism. Copeland. I think he knows what's up.
For any Christians, why the fuck are there so many books in the Bible? There's like 100.
Is there really?
I'm pretty sure. We have like 10. The Torah and Navi. Do
not compare religious texts.
I know, but
let it go.
But Mom.
Yeah.
Aren't they supposed to be the same story? Why do we have like 10 times less books then?
Let it go.
What
Don't go there.
What is this?
Adam Copeland. No, I feel like he knows what's up. I don't feel like he's in anything. I feel like he knows what's up though. Abundantly Empowered. Does Megan Fox, I was seeing Murray from Imbria, have succubus and what's a succubus? I'm going to say no though, because what was actually shown to me is she as a sex symbol has had her feminine essence and energy siphoned off of her because she was hailed as a sex symbol, right? Imagine all of those teenage boys that were, jerking off to her. That actually pulls feminine energy out of a person when they're used like a sex symbol. And that, by the way, was why I said I wanted that comment taken away. Because I don't want anyone coming here and trying to siphon my energy off of me through something like that. Guys, I'm perfectly okay with trolls, but sexual energy not. Because I actually can feel that. You can absolutely, if somebody has the hots for you and you're sensitive to energy, you will know. If somebody is jerking off to you, you will know. Unequivocally, absolutely. She could feel it, but she didn't know what she was feeling. So I'm going to say the opposite of succubus energy. No, her feminine energy was siphoned off of her. Carrie, abundantly, good question. Sarah, and Mr. Beast talked on camera about ordering a $70,000 pizza. What was he? He's actually very interesting. He has a wound. He's got a big ass motherfucking wound. Like, go look up. Here in LA, near the airport, we have something called Randy's Donuts. And outside of the donut shop, it's been in like a bunch of movies. Outside of the donut shop, or connected to the donut shop, they have like this giant fucking donut with a hole in it. Mr. Beast has a wound in him that's like as big as that. Now, because of that, he's a little bit susceptible. He genuinely has good intent. Every time I've looked into him unequivocally, he really does have good intentions. However, because of his wound, that he has suppressed it, he hasn't done the work on it. He's a little naive because he's trying to get onto the other side of the wound without doing the work. So he sometimes misses things that could be very obvious to another person. And one of the things that he could miss is actually getting into a partnership or even being used in a way where he doesn't understand the underlying message that is being put out. So I don't think that the $70,000 of pizza was actually like what it was for Obama with the $60,000 pizza. He's wounded, and he has suppressed that shit so far down that everything that he does in trying to be successful is to get onto the other side of the wound without doing the work. So he's just susceptible in being a puppet at times. Carrie, weird, but I'm curious if it originates from MGK. She was considered to be a sex symbol long before she met him. Abundantly empowered. Thanks, at Carrie. I know she did a movie where she's something like that and goes after boys. Just wondering if it's art imitates life in that case. I'm gonna say no. It's actually an inversion of art imitating life. Sarah, the two natural cosmetic companies, Lavera and Weleda, have grown enormously, raising doubts about their continued reliability and independence. Club involved with either of them. More Lavera than Weleda, but here's the thing. There's something about there's something about it that makes my skin crawl. I'm sorry guys, I actually feel like they are using petroleum they're using petroleum products. I would stay away. If it was me, I would stay away from Weleda. But Lavera, I would say, there's some sort of a club affiliation there. You're most welcome, Project 25. Abundantly Empowered, the movie Jennifer's Body with Megan Fox. That sounds creepy. Rhonda, Abundantly, that was a weird one too. Sarah, where's Michael Miskovich? Oh, no, her name's not, her name's not Michelle. I did a whole segment on her. David Miscavige is like a narcissistic psychopath. He broke his wife's brain because it was shown to me that she was looking around saying, hello, is anybody there? Like she's locked in her mind. He literally broke her brain. Not like literally. He didn't like take a hammer and break her skull open. He did some sort of, it's not even like MK, like some sort of a dark hypnosis on her. Because here's the thing, it wasn't enough for him to get rid of her, right? He could have divorced her, sent her on her way. He could have unalived her. He's a fucking psychopath. He didn't want to. He didn't want to set her free. He wanted her to fucking suffer. And he wants to gallivant with younger girls because he likes, not like underage. He likes like 20-year-olds. He has like a harem of 20-year-old girls. So instead of just unaliving his wife or giving her a divorce, he shattered her because he's fucking psychopathic. Rhonda, a succubus is a being that sucks energy mainly from, so is this actually it's total inversion. Whatever the inverse of a succubus is actually what Megan Fox is. And it's very interesting. I actually did a video on her and MGK, and I broke all of this down in the video on her. And they actually have a fascinating dynamic. Abundantly Empowered, yes, Rhonda. And Incubus is a male version that, oh my God, that's creepy. So she's like, the males that are jerking off to her are the incubuses. And they're actually sucking the energy off of her. So an incubus is a male version that feeds off women, which is why I wonder why the band, oh my God, Incubus called themselves that. That's fucking creepy. Sarah, why did they name it C-section equals cesarean section? Does it have something to do with the Roman general statesman Julius Caesar? In German, it's called, translated, the emperor's cut. Was he, what's the word? Hold on. I can't remember the term right now, where this is what Henry VIII used to do. Henry VIII, guys, he was a fucking gnarly dude. He used to cut open the abdomens of the people that he didn't like, or the people that, because he at the end was a little paranoid. So if he thought somebody was against him, they used to, with a, what's it called? One of those hot, imagine a fireplace poker. He was a fucking savage beast. He would cut open with like a hot poker. They wouldn't even do it with like a knife. He wanted to cause immense amount of pain and suffering. So he would cut open with like a hot fire poker the abdomen of a person. This is so gross. If you don't want to hear this, cover your ears. And then pull out their intestines in front of them. Imagine the trauma that caused to a person. Like you're literally seeing your innards as outards, and then they would use your imagination what they would do with it. Disgusting, horrendous things. And the person was alive and suffering immense. So first of all, it was immense physical pain. It was immense psychological pain. It was like a psychological torture. There's a terminology for it, and I don't remember what it was. And I'm even going to say what's being shown to me about Julius Caesar is I feel like this is something that was done to him, where he was literally cut down the abdomen. But then they didn't take his innards out of him. Like I'm being shown multiple things simultaneously. They didn't take the innards out of him. They actually cut his stomach open because it's not even so much the mortal wound. It was to disempower a person. That's why when people have surgery done, they're so tired afterwards. They've been energetically cut. So the cut was it was an energetic reference to you are no longer the leader. So it was an energetic severing that they did first, and then it was repeated stabbing him in the abdomen. And I'm going to say, I'm not even going to go there. Not everything I see has to be shown, and this is, I think I've said enough. But I have seen women after they've had C-sections. They're not in good shape. Energetically severing them at the exact location where the child comes out. And they're saying now that doctors are recommending C-sections when they're not medically necessary. I wonder why. Abundantly empowered name, avoiding the birth canal. Oh, thank you, Sherry. Could you tell me what energy is coming in for me in the next 6 to 12 months if I go forward on the new path that I am on? You're most welcome, honey. Hey, Swims. Glad that you're here, doll. Sherry, honey, can I have Sherry is your name, right? I need your consent to connect to and to read your energy. But I'm already getting a lot of, woo, divine. Honey. Ooh, I am getting a lot of divine, don't worry, I got your energy, honey. Wow. Okay, it's interesting that you said the next 6 to 12 months because you're going to, it's being shown to me literally, okay, I love the way my guides sometimes show me things. Okay. I'm being shown you're in a hammock. And right now, you're trying to create a lot of momentum. And you're like, I just want to get to a point where I don't have to work so hard to just enjoy my life. So there's a lot of momentum making that's going into it right now. But again, you said 6 to 12 months because it's spot on. There's going to be, at the 6-month mark, a little bit even I would say before, at the 6 months mark, it's going to feel like look at it like so I'm being shown like on a hammock, but imagine if you were a little kid on a swing. You know when you first start pumping your legs, you're not going very far, and then you get like a good momentum going, and then you're like, you're fucking flying. It's like, wow, I'm gonna go over this motherfucking swing set in a minute. But imagine you were doing it on a hammock. So you're in the period right now of you're trying to create enough momentum so that the hammock will just kind of rock and glide on its own and you can just like enjoy it. So I'm going to say less than even 6 months from now because I'm looking more at the entirety of 2026. So let's say more June until the end of the year. Is at the 6-month mark, let's say June, you're actually going to start to feel the momentum pick up and you're going to be like, yes, this is it. This is what I've been working towards. So things are going to start to get progressively easier on and about June time. And then straight until, so I'm seeing notable times. I'm seeing June, August, November, and December. there's notable things that are going to be happening in and around that time. I think you might have a new business opportunity or something new coming in. I'm being shown, like, imagine you getting dressed up to go to work, but it's like for your dream job. It could also be actually something totally different. You either go open your own business, you start a business with a friend, or something like completely out of nowhere. You're like, like something completely out of nowhere actually comes into you around November time. But again, it doesn't mean you're not going to have great things happen before then, because June is when you're going to start to really like feel like you can enjoy your life a little bit more. So June, August, November, December. And this is divine. Things that are coming in for you are divine, because I was getting an insane amount of confirmation that is a symbol of divinity. And you have a lot of ancestors and guides that are actually with you. So you are not alone on your path. You got like a gaggle of ancestors around you, and they got your back, honey. So you got great things coming your way, Sherry. Really, really positive things. Again, June, August, November, December. Those are 4 notable months for you. Yes, thank you, Shelly Miskovich. Yes. Why is yawning so contagious? It has something to do with the way that humans are hardwired. It really is contagious, though. It's something to do with our biology. Abundantly empowered. What's with David Miscavige and Tom Cruise's? They're both narcissistic psychopaths. That's what's going on with them. They don't have any sort of a relationship together. They feed each other's ego, and then they just like get high on each other's fuel. Sierra, last year in August, rapper Lil Nas X, Montero Lamar Hill, was being found wandering LA at 4 a.m. in his underwear, later arrested and hospitalized for a reported overdose. What was that all about? What's his name? Montero Lamar Hill. Adverse reaction to the juice. It was the first time he drank the juice. Thank you, Sarah. Intestines out, evisceration. That's what it is. Thank you. Lauren, I had one, a C-section. So it's an energetic disempower. Here's the thing. It doesn't mean you don't get it back. Look at it almost like a season. What's a season? About 3 months. So after you or anyone gets a C-section, it's a temporary lowering of a person's energy for about 3 months. But it's not forever. You get your energy back. Look at your energy is always it regenerates. Just like your skin cells regenerate and the cells in your body regenerate. Yeah, it slows down as you get older. It's going to regenerate nonetheless. You get it back. It's only a temporary energetic lowering. Rhonda, I've had 2 C-sections, one up and down, one is up and down, and the other is the bikini cut. Honey, how are you doing after that, sweetie? Sarah, what does it mean energetically if someone receives the key to a city? Is that some kind of a ritual? Yeah, it's a symbol. It's an indication of, like, imagine, with the mob, they used to say, this is a friend of mine, this is a friend of ours. So this is like an elevated status for a person, not necessarily into the club. It's more if you want to give somebody the appearance of being special. This is kind of funny the way it's shown to me, but they're not really special. But it's like, oh, this annoying schmuck. Just give him a key to the city, make him feel better, make him think that he's like special or something. It's what they actually do when they want to make somebody go away without like unaliving them or doing anything dramatic. It's just like, this guy's a schmuck. Just give him a key to the city and make him feel special. But it doesn't actually mean anything. Abundantly empowered, great question, Ed Sarah. So many celebs have keys to the cities. I think that says a lot about how they feel about them, including Taylor Swift, Lady Gaga, and the Kardashians. Ugh, the Kardashians. Sarah, yes, abundantly. I've been wondering this for a while. Rhonda, I'm good now, LOL. The first one was 37 years ago. Second was 35. Your babies are grown up, honey. Oh, sweetie, you got big babies. They're not anymore. Oh, honey, do you miss them being young, or are you happy that they're older now? Hold on, do you have grandbabies? Rhonda, honey, are you a grandmother? Oh my God, I need to know now. I can't get off until I know if you're a grandmother. That is so amazing. Oh, God bless. My kid really took my water bottle. Lauren, heading to bed. Love you so much, Lauren. Thank you for coming in and hanging out with us for as long as you did. And good night. Sleep well, sweetie. I can't go anywhere until I find out from Rhonda if she's a grandmother. Nope, I'm staying. I said I was going to get off at 10:18, but then I had to catch up on comments. Now that I caught up on comments, I'm just going to have to stay here until I find out if Rhonda's a grandmother. They live so far away, too. Sometimes I miss them. Only Granny to Shiba Inu. Oh, honey. I'm sorry that they live far away. Project, wow, that speaks volumes. They gave Diddy the key to... A lot of the people that we think are hot shit, they're only hot shit in their own mind. Like, Diddy is nasty. Oldest lives in Nebraska, youngest in Virginia. Oh, honey. I'm sorry, that's really hard. But you have your animal babies, right? So you have love that's coming to you from closer. I'm so sorry, Rhonda. Yeah, here's the thing. Diddy is a little bit of like a useful tool. Like, okay, he throws these great parties. Okay, he does this wild shit. We could show up, we could do some wild shit if we want to, or we could watch some wild shit. They didn't respect him. He was like a useful, nasty tool.
Do you want to be kissed?
I always want to be kissed.
Bring your face here. Bring your face here and be kissed.
I love you.
Baby.
Oh, baby, I love you. I love you so much, sweetheart. Thank you for the love. That was really special. I love you too. Thank you, honey. Okay. Thank you, Steve. I love you. Yeah, you have your fur baby. That was the word I was looking for, fur babies. I was like, why can't I find the word I was looking for? Thank you, Steve. Hit that like button and subscribe to Faye's author IG page. No, where's my, okay, whatever. I thought he was walking around with my water bottle, and I was like, that's evil. Project 25, Faye, where's my water bottle?
You left it. You remember when you filled up my water bottle in exchange for the release of the hostage?
It's in the kitchen?
Yeah, you forgot to take it.
Fuck, I'm such a dumb blonde sometimes. Project 25, Faye, will the industry be finished with Diddy after he serves sentence? They're already done with him, honey. Look at it this way. People in the industry they're a little bit like rats on a sinking ship. They're not going down with the ship. They will cut ties with anybody if it means they're going to save their ass. Yes, honey.
After Sean Combs is released from prison,
yeah,
will he go back into the public view, or will he retire to a ranch in Texas?
He's not going to retire to. He's a narcissist, so no, he's not going to retire to a ranch in Texas.
Do you know who I'm talking about?
Sean Combs.
Yeah.
P. Diddy.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Why the fuck wouldn't I use his name?
No, he's not going to.
So where did the name Diddy come from?
Beats the fuck out of me. No, here's the thing with him. He's a little bit of a,
But will he
really thinks he's a gangster, by the way. He's like, I'm a fucking bad, he's like, now I got street cred. No, I think he's gonna come back and he thinks he's still gonna rule the roost.
You know
He'll probably try to rehab it. Here's the thing, he's a narcissist. He doesn't think, now what's being shown to me is he's like, I got street cred now. I don't think he wants to rehab his image. Now he's like, I'm a gangster. He's like, now I'm a real gangster. Yes, love.
The prison Diddy is in, Luigi Mangione is also in.
Okay, they probably have never crossed paths.
Nicolas Maduro is also there.
I don't know who that is.
Nicolas Maduro, the Venezuelan president who was kidnapped by Delta Force.
Okay. Why did they kidnap him?
Because apparently he was committing a crime.
That's not our business.
Oh,
I'm sorry. This sounds like another Saddam Hussein situation. Why is it our business to go to another country and overthrow governments?
Yeah, they have an interim president right now.
Okay.
So you can search it up after
Not gonna
about
happen.
Nicholas Maduro. Yeah, so all three of them are there.
I don't
Do
think.
you?
that's-
I feel like they might like try something.
Like what? Like I don't know,
Try
overturning
to
prison guards or
Break
something?
out.
Why would they try to break out?
Because who likes to be in prison?
That shit doesn't happen. Well, this is not Alcatraz. No one's doing prison breaks.
Mom, there are three of the most high profile.
That's how you know they're not going to break out because the security must be insane.
No, it's not. It's a low security prison.
It's a low security prison.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
No, I don't think they're going to try to break out, honey.
They could probably, if they wanted to, they could break out.
I mean, maybe if they wanted to.
Mom, it's a low security prison.
Okay. Can I get back to everybody? Stop. You cannot have it.
Just give it.
Stop.
Give it.
Stop. No,
I'll
really,
release
stop.
the hostage fingers if
Please.
you do.
No, I have to read. No,
These are
stop.
hostages. These fingers are hostage.
I need to get off. Stop, baby.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I really do that.
Get off.
Is
Stay on all
Jay-Z
day long.
next? Here is all
That is
over.
not. Stay on all day long until 12 o'clock midnight. Because then
I don't know if we're gonna see Jay-Z publicly fall. Here's the thing. Not everything I see, and honestly, anything I see in the future is not an absolute. It's a potential, right? At least the energy of what's shown to me right now is I'm not sure that Jay-Z is going to publicly have a downfall. It could happen. I'm not convinced that it's going to. At least not with the energy as it is right now. Abundantly empowered, the public is done with him. And yeah, here's the thing though. We don't necessarily have to see it happen because too many people are waking up now. Sylvia's daughter, please answer this for me. My friend's brother, Richard, is schizophrenic. He is having a terrible time right now. My hubby and son disagree with me, but I believe Richard has had some experiments. So what was shown to me about, I have an entire standalone video in it, Sylvia's daughter, on schizophrenia. It was actually shown to me that it is a simultaneous evisceration of a person's veils where all of their gifts and abilities come online at the same time. And it's very disorienting and nothing quite feels real. So him being schizophrenic is not necessarily because he had experiments done to him, but literally because all of his gifts and abilities came online at one time. Rhonda, I hope so. I rubbed my eye now, I can't see shit. Rhonda, at Sylvia's daughter, that would be so horrible. Sylvia's daughter, I know, but I feel something was done to him. I mean, schizophrenia was shown to me as our veils exist for a reason, and it's very disorienting. Like even when someone goes through like a dark night of the soul and they don't know what the fuck it is, like you don't know, you literally feel like you're dying, and it's like the world just stops making sense. That's one veil being eviscerated. Imagine all of them. Suddenly you can hear your guides. Suddenly you can see things that you couldn't see before. Suddenly you think you're going out of your mind. Sarah, read a kind of funny poster today. In order to perfect his role as Jeffrey Epstein, Kevin Spacey visited his island 237 times. Okay, that is good. Steve, Bad Bunny was embarrassed at the Grammys. He was my Justin Bieber runner-up, but it's not looking good for any of my old Hollywood crushes. They're all looking pretty awful, probably because of what was done to them, poor babies. Abundantly empowered. Isn't Bad Bunny performing at the Super Bowl? By the way, guys, Bunny. Did you see the video that I did on Voodoo Donuts? Do you know what the chemical compound for the juice is? It looks like a bunny laying on its side. Bad Bunny. Steve, where do you think he got his name from? He was a bad bunny. Yes. Yes. Rabbit head. Why do you think he chose Bad Bunny? Because he really likes the juice. A lot. Do you really want to be fraternizing with people that drink the juice? Yes, abundantly empowered. Follow the right rabbit. Yeah. He's not. And also, just merely the fact that he's performing at the Super Bowl. Guys, they don't let you perform at the fucking Super Bowl unless you are, like, in the club. Come on. He said that's what his mom called no. They can say whatever. I'm sorry. Do you remember what we spoke about hours ago at this point? Matt Damon. Matt Damon. He met his wife when she was working as a bartender. Please. They tell tall tales all the motherfucking time. No. They can say whatever they want to. Talk is cheap. It doesn't mean anything. He is so fucking sexy though. Damn it. I'm sorry. Look, there was people. Do you remember Sam Smith? Moody, broody. I just need love because I'm just a man. And then he comes out with Body Shop and he's wearing assless chaps. You know, there's some people that loved Sam Smith and thought when he was moody and broody he was sexy. And then there was some people who were like, yeah, Sam Smith, baby. Body Shop Smith. None of it is real. It's all a presentation. Abundantly empowered. Does Bugs Bunny have any? Yeah. Watch the video that I did on. Well, I can't remember if it was the one on Voodoo Donuts or I think it was Voodoo Donuts, not Delphi. Watch the video. There's an entire segment, by the way, at the end of the video on Voodoo. It must be the video on Voodoo Donuts. The entire last 20 minutes of the video is all about rabbits. Please watch that video. It's crazy. Project 25 is Danny Lee Williams Jr., Bill Clinton's biological son. He claims that Bill had an affair with it. Bill couldn't keep it in his pants in Little Rock, Arkansas. He also claims Chelsea isn't. No, it is their biological daughter. It's for sure their biological daughter. Danny Lee Williams. I actually don't think that Danny's mother knows who his father is. Danny's mom. She's like the female equivalent of Bill Clinton. If Bill Clinton couldn't keep it in his pants, his mom couldn't keep her pants up. She doesn't actually know who the dad is, and he doesn't know either. But Chelsea Clinton is unequivocally Bill Clinton's daughter, yes. Rhonda, abundantly, not Bugs Bunny. You have to watch you don't have to do anything. I recommend watching the video on Voodoo Donuts. I know Sam Smith is great. I mean, but there's someone out there that's like, ooh, Sam, baby, honey, hottie, I don't know. Rhonda, wait, are we not talking about we are talking about the cartoon character. By the way, it's not just Bugs Bunny, it's the entire Looney Tunes cast. Watch the video on Voodoo Donuts. Abundantly empowered. Sorry, Rhonda, I know they corrupted our childhood. You have no idea how bad. Watch the video on Voodoo Donuts. Rhonda, oh, dumbasses. Hello, the Love Weaver. Hi, Faye. I'm so glad I caught you, even though you're almost off. What about Trevor Noah? What do you want to know about him? Steve, the Clintons' mom was a hoe. Rhonda, I'll have to see. Oh, it's so good. Oh my God. Not all of, yeah. I'm sorry. What was the symbol of Looney Tunes? So, what does that look like to you? A swirl, right? That's a PEDO symbol. Watch Voodoo Donuts again. Steve, the spiral. You know, because you saw that video. The Love Weaver. If you say Danny and Bill side by side, they are twins. Plus, Bill was paying for him the first 10 years of his life. That doesn't. I mean, maybe he was doing. Bill Clinton could have done it because he thought he was. The mom doesn't even know though. And by the way, Bill and Hillary Clinton had an agreement. You do your thing. The club frowns on this big time, especially with political figures. It doesn't mean they listen though. Bill and Hillary Clinton, they had a mutual agreement. They were in a completely open marriage. The only reason that Hillary Clinton was pissed about Monica Lewinsky was because she didn't like Monica Lewinsky. Not because she cared that Bill Clinton had an affair. She could care. They both, since day one, she was doing her lady friends and he was doing his lady friends from day one. They had an agreement. They knew they were going to come together and they were going to have sex so they could have at least one child. And that was it. They probably literally had sex only until she got pregnant. And then they probably never had sex again afterwards. Because their whole marriage, she was banging other girls and he was banging other girls. Yes, Rhonda. It's the Target symbol. Yep. Because Target's in the club. Rhonda, oh, how did I not know this stuff? Abundantly empowered. And for the record, it was Looney Tunes, not Looney Tunes. Damn you, CERN and your Mandela effects. I agree, abundantly empowered. Steve, they like to eat different kinds. I'm not saying that, but please know I appreciate your comment. The Love Weaver. Is Trevor Noah in the club? Also, Bill and Danny at the same ages side by side is undeniable. I am arguing portrait artist, bone structure, eyes, hairline, teeth. Danny's mom passed away a long time ago. Well, then, I mean, who the fuck knows then, in actuality. Trevor, is that his name? Trevor Noah, is he in the club? Yeah. He's in some sort of like, he might even be in the same one as Adrian Brody. He's in like some male coven or something like that. I don't see him drinking the juice, but he's doing spell casting. It's not just the women that do the spell casting, the men do it too. So he's in the club. He is in some sort of a male coven and he is doing some sort of spell casting. Oh dear God, I stayed on press 1030. Bad girl. Bad Faye. Do we have any other? Is Candace on? No, every time I've looked into her, it's shown to me that she is waking up and she's really fucking angry. Because do y'all remember when you woke up how fucking angry you were? Like when you first woke up? When you first wake up before the apathy clicks in, when you start to actually realize, but you feel like, oh, like you know? She's waking up and she is angry AF. But I don't see that she's in the club. Sarah, is it true that the skateboarder Tony Hawk got married on, oh God, Epstein Island? It's mentioned in the Epstein files. Yeah. I'm going to say yes to this. So that's not all that happened. You all know spirit cooking. There was some special food at the ceremony. Read between the lines. Abundantly empowered. Yes, I see that. Rhonda D has done a lot of videos on CKEK. Oh, interesting. I'm honestly. I'm gonna need a full-time job just catching up on all of the amazing videos that I've missed. Hey, Michelle, honey. Abundantly empowered. When you realize you've been lied to your whole life, it's a rude awakening. That is where she is at, and you can see it, or at least when I was still watching her back in December, the beginning of December. She was so fiery and so, you could see she was just like, because she was waking up and she was so fucking angry. Yes, Stephen. Steve, I'm sorry, yes. You got it. Spirit cooking and there was three parts to Epstein Islands, right? We've spoken about the Epstein Islands. He only had one. He only needed one. There was three parts to it. There was the front. There was the cover. Not that the cover was great. The cover was, you can do whatever you want. We provide yacht girls, we provide pretty girls, we provide models. You do whatever you want, and it was recorded. The second part was with underage people. And I'm not talking 14, I'm talking 7. I'm talking 3. The third part of the island was in a different part altogether. That's where they did the hunting parties. So Epstein's Island was about as dark as it gets. Yeah, bummer about Trevor, I'm sorry. Project 25, what is the current state of Nicki Minaj and why is she... So I know everyone's asking me about her today. She's controlled off right now, honey. Why is she siding with Trump and doing interviews with Erica Kirk? She keeps saying things about Jay-Z and Rock Nation. She's controlled opposition. It's satisfying the laws of karmic retribution. Is Nicki doing this for money or protection, or is she doing this to clear her husband? Yeah, there is some, oh God, Jelly Roll. I'll answer in a minute, honey. There is some sort of a connection going on with her husband, yes. Okay, Michelle. Jelly Roll. This is wild. I looked into him for an AMA, and it was actually shown to me that his energy is so gross the club doesn't even want him. Like, he grosses them. They only will invite you into the club if there is something that you have that they want. Energy, blood, a particular gift and an ability that you have. He's so gross, they don't want him in the club. They don't want his energy. Sylvia's daughter, Meghan Markle, is she secretly in touch with her father? Was her mother, Doria, in jail? Oh, okay, so here's the thing. It's not that she was hot for William because William is the hotter brother. This is not my words. I care not about either of them. She is what you would call a social climber. So she was hot for William because William is going to be the future king. Harry is just a prince. She looked at Harry as he was the, you know how they say like weed is like an entry level drug? She looked at Harry like he was the entry into the royal family. She's a little delulu. She really thought she could get William away from Kate and then she was going to be the future queen. And I actually think the reason that they left was because something happened. I think she came onto William. And I think she was, because again, she's a little delulu. I think she really thought William was going to be like, oh yeah, baby, give it, I want you, baby, I'm going to take you right here, right here. She was so mortified when he turned her down. That I think is why they left the royal family. Abundantly empowered, oh wow. Was Dory, I think Doria was in jail, yes, not long, maybe like a very, very short, maybe 3-month term. I'm not convinced Meghan's really in touch with her father though. Abundantly empowered, is Kate Middleton, yes, No, she's still with us. Steve, LOL, MGK my number 3 and Prince Harry is my number 4. Arg, I'm doomed. There's hope yet, by the way, because Meghan is doing a number on him. I actually feel bad for him. She is doing a number on him. And it might not be 15 years until he gets savvy and he leaves. And he might not ever leave, actually. Because how old is his youngest child? 3? Yeah, I could see him conceivably sticking around until the youngest is 18. The Love Weaver. What was that building that was blue and white that looks like a temple on Epstein's Island? It's reminiscent of Ellen's stage. Yeah, that's where they were. Hold on, that actually might be where they had the dentist's chair. Okay, there was more than one room in it. Okay, do you all remember we were talking earlier about Cosmic Ping Pong and the Dexter I'm speaking in code, the Dexter room that they had. So there was a Dexter room in there, and that's also where they had the dentist chair. Because let's say somebody didn't want to do a hunting party in public. They wanted like their own personal one-on-one. So they would get a special audience on the island, and let's say they would have their pick of 4 to 5 kids that were released, and then they would catch them and take them back to the tower, to the whatever that tower structure was, and they would do what they wanted to do in the Dexter room. That's what I'm calling it from now on, okay? It's the Dexter room. Oh my God, Dee, I know I'm still live. I don't know how I'm still on. But this was a wild one, by the way. It was a wild one. Steve, at least I haven't fallen for a club. No, I don't think you have, honey. Rondo, let's hope not. Abundantly empowered, Tom Hanks, is it true what Cappy said about him, and does he have any involvement in Cappy's demise? So it's definitely true what Cappy had said about him. I have a members exclusive video on him, on both Cappy and on what's his name, Tom Hanks. But no, Tom Hanks was not involved with what happened to Cappy. Abundantly empowered. Oh, I got you. Rhonda, Heidi, yes, she was just talking about you. She said you have a bunch of videos on Erica Kirk, Charlie Kirk, and Candace Owens. And then I was saying that I'm actually going to need to, I'm going to need a full-time job just to catch up on videos, because I haven't seen a single fucking video since December. I missed your answer on your thoughts on Jill. His vibration is so, bless you, honey, so gnarly, they don't even want him in the club. Because they want something to extract from someone when the person joins the club. His energy is so gross, they don't want anything from him. Steve, bless you. Few, narcs yes, clowns yes, clones no. You're in the clear with clones. D, hi Rhonda, yes, so many Charlie videos, so many. Sylvia's daughter, who was involved in Cappy's endings? Bless you, honey. I was not shown who it was. I was only shown what happened to him, but I never got a clear understanding of who it was. Oh, thank you, Roro. I appreciate you. D, oh my God, really? I love Jelly Roll. They didn't want anything from him. It's only somebody that they can extract something from. The Love Weaver, EU, okay, that's what I thought. Dang, so all of these, yeah, these little were Earth's angels. So what was also shown to me about the littles was there's a whole bunch of angels that they basically said, this is going to happen. It's almost like coded into the DNA of Earth, but they didn't want it to be actual littles that were going to be suffering. So the souls of the littles that have had horrendous things happen to them, they're actually angelic beings that volunteer to come in and to have their angelic essence serve as a protective measure against a different soul from having to suffer that way. So they knew exactly, they were volunteering for it because they knew it was going to happen to them. I know, Dee, the crew is here tonight. Yeah, Lauren was here before, Carrie, Rhonda's here, a whole bunch of people. But don't they want the gross people? What good are they extracting from Erica? I don't know. I found this Grammy speech authentic, but that's just my first thought. I want to read him now. What do they want from... She's a useful puppet to them. Sylvia's daughter, John O'Keefe, who ended him? Brian Albert, Brian Higgins, or... I feel like... Okay, I have an entire standalone video on him. It's actually a live stream. It was a live stream video dedicated to him. I think if memory serves me correct, it was Brian Albert who ordered the hit on him. But it was whoever was there that night actually did the unaliving. But I think it was... Does anyone remember the name that I had said? Brian Albert is standing out. I think it was Brian Albert. Rhonda, the littles is what I call Terry's dad's chihuahua. Oh, they call them little girl and little. Okay, that is legitimately adorable, Rhonda. Carrie, I think Jelly Roll is healing. His music maybe. Look, I'm not the arbiter of taste. I'm just reporting that the club doesn't want his energy. Rhonda, at Sylvia's daughter, D got some good ones with JOK2. Carrie, Faye, you answered that. You said Kenny, and I think you're. Yeah, I have to wait for the rest of it to come in. The Love Weavers. So are the survivors also anyone that had something horrendous done to them when they were a little? And I'm saying specifically think of like trafficking or sacrificing or being like unalived. Those are angelic beings. Oh, thank you, Sherry. You thought I said I thought it was, I don't know, I thought it was one of the Bryans. I don't know who it was. Carrie, Faye, you said Kenny Berkowitz. I said Kenny Berkowitz? That doesn't sound familiar. Kenny Berkowitz? No, I don't think so. It was one of the Bryans. It was one of the Bryans that gave the hit on him. Abundantly Empowered. Are Woody Harrelson and Matthew McConaughey part of the club? They're half brothers. So someone asked me that I think last week. I think they like the idea of being half brothers, and I think they're kind of like playing it up. What was shown to me when I had looked into Matthew McConaughey is he actually has like almost like an angel investor, so to say, looking out for him and buffering him between him and the club. So one could say he's an outlier, but he's an outlier because there's somebody that's protecting him. Carrie, who unalived who is JOK? John O'Keefe. Kenny did it, was how you said it. Kenny did it, was how I said. Okay, then go with whatever I said. Sylvia's daughter, Berkowitz is the police chief. I think it was I thought it was the police chief that gave the hit on him. But it was more than one person that unalived him. It wasn't one person. Yeah, I don't remember saying Berkowitz. I'm looking at the name and I definitely don't remember saying Berkowitz. It's maybe more possible that I said just the name Kenny, but not Berkowitz. No. I think it was one of the Bryans guys. Now I'm all confused now. I don't fucking know. I don't know. Michelle Owens, who is winning the Super Bowl? Whoever paid more to win. Because that's how it's done at that level. It's whoever is paying most. Correct. You only said I love that you guys remember this, by the way. I don't even fucking remember. Guys, fuck. I've done over 300 videos, and then if you take into account the amount of topics I've looked into in AMAs, the fuck? How the fuck do I remember anything at this point? I don't know. I trust you guys to know what I said way more than I trust myself to know what I said at this point. Seahawks. It's written in the... Yeah. It's whoever... Yeah. Oh God, all sports is so fixed. It's so fixed. Rhonda, Seahawks, but I'm afraid the Patriots will cheat. So it's not possible. They were given a script. They already know what's going to happen. Despise the Patriots. There's no cheating. If a team starts to get cheeky and they start to cheat, that's when you'll actually see the refs start to come in and make wacky calls. Abundantly Empowered, love Faye, thank you. And the Seahawks had a better uniform, but I'm the same. I would be like, I don't know. Like the players on that team are way cuter, and I like the uniform. I want them to win. I would be the exact same way, by the way. And like if they have like cute players, right? Abundantly Empowered, the whole world is fixed like WWE. Yep, sports, politics, everything. We literally live in the Truman Show. Fuck, I was gonna get off an hour ago and here I am. I'm still on. Okay, I'm getting off in 8 minutes for real, guys. I need to eat and I have to give food to my child. I thank you for the hearts, guys. I feel the love. Because here's the thing, I get on and I have fun with you guys. I don't want to get off. So I don't know, should we bump up the Friday Night Flow earlier? I don't know if that's possible. Like, by the time, like, my life settles down in the afternoon, I'm like, yeah, 5, like, I'm ready to go. Like, I don't know if I could go. We're just gonna have to stay on later, clearly. Look, it's 11 o'clock and there's 19 of us in here now. I love you, Rhonda. Thank you. You know, I was munching on chocolate. I was munching on Frosted Flakes. I know, staying on the... And here's the... I am a night owl. I know. And here's the thing. Pitt had a little bit of a meltdown. He went to sleep way too late last night. And I know, this is my carnival party too. I would honestly stay up much later if I thought he could put himself to bed. He's not going to, and he is very overtired. Those athletes are great. Why do you think they're paid so much, the Love Weaver? How much are these athletes paid? Millions! For what? They play sports for a living. Why are they paid so much? Because they're actors. Carrie, my dad worked for the New Orleans Saints for 40 years. I go by the cute players and the uniforms. Yep. Rhonda, mine too. I love that. No, I love you guys. Thank you. I said I would stay on until 8 more minutes. It's down to 6 now. Like, are you guys going to shoo me off? Or are you just going to all get off en masse? And then I'm going to be like, well, I guess there's nobody here, so I might as well get off now. I don't mind staying on for another few minutes. My voice, however, is like, fuck you, woman. Why are you torturing us? 6 hours? Really, woman? Evil.
Yeah, Mom.
Yes, honey.
The most realistic part of Harry Potter
Is
that he learns a bunch of skills
yes.
that he can't use in the real world. Like, unless you're growing up to become an Auror, you don't need to learn defense against the dark arts.
That's a fair point.
If I'm an accountant, I don't need to know how to defend myself if Voldemort shows up.
But life would be way more interesting if you did, don't you think?
If Voldemort randomly showed up,
Rhonda.
no.
Thank you. I appreciate
Life
you.
would not be more interesting if Voldemort showed
Well,
up.
I say life would be a lot more interesting if they already exist, they're just locked up. If there were vampires and werewolves.
Mom.
There are!
Oh,
And hold on, there's Sasquatch.
don't call them fucking Sasquatch.
They are Sasquatches! It's so mean, they hide all the good shit from us. Abundantly empowered. Was Lady Gaga born a female? And is she a dark... Okay, she's an interesting one. There's more than one lady... Well, they made a hermaphrodite of her. They made a version of her, like a clone that's a hermaphrodite. She was born a woman.
Are there spells?
Real spells?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That can do stuff. Like what?
If you say something enough times over and over and over again, it counts as a spell. Why do you think in the No, not that. Stop, listen. In the 2015 election with Donald Trump, why do you think the election was in 2015? Why do you think they kept saying, they knew the polls, guys. They kept saying there's no way he's going to win, there's no way Hillary's... They were saying that because, stop for a minute, I'm talking. They wanted to discourage people from going out and voting for him because they were casting a spell on the audience to think, well, there's no point in going out and voting because he's not even going to win anyway. They were casting a spell in real time. Yes.
The election happened in 2016.
Okay, whatever.
Why did you
Jesus fucking Christ, who cares?
Why did you say it happened in 2016?
Who cares? Stop splitting hairs. Okay.
You're just
I'm not.
misinformation.
Okay, it's fine.
You're just sharing
He uses them in the real world pit. Oh, hold on. He uses them in the real world
That's
pit.
because he's an Auror.
Okay, the Love Weaver. I am a night owl too. I was born at night. Pip needs his mama and his sleep. I think he's a night owl too. Here's the thing. He went to sleep too late last night.
If
He's a night owl, but he's still a young night owl. He's a baby owl. You're a baby owl.
No, I'm a bite owl. I'm a bite owl.
What's a bite? Instead of a night owl, you're a bite owl? I like baby
I
owl.
mean, bebe owl, bebe night owl.
You're a bebe night owl.
Like this.
He's so... my kid. I love him so much. And I am such a night owl. Oh, God. I did so much research on this, by the way, Love Weaver. If somebody's like, you have to conform. You have to become a... Fuck them. They don't know what they're talking about.
Mom.
1 second. Night owls are night owls because our melatonin production doesn't kick in until later in the day. And guess what? The reason we're not
I feel
really
like I'm more
stop
active at night.
because you're a night owl.
I know.
The reason we're not on first thing in the morning is because our melatonin hasn't finished burning off already. It doesn't matter what people say. Go to sleep early or you'll be no. All they're showing is their ignorance when they say that.
It's the circadian rhythm.
It's circadian rhythm,
Mom.
exactly.
Imagine what Adam and Chava felt like when the sun set down on their first night. They were like, wait.
They probably were so confused.
The sun's gone and
Yeah.
all the animals are closing their eyes. Are they all dying? I feel like I want to close my eyes. I don't want to. Like,
LOL, Pip could do Voldemort's taxes. I love you, Steve. Carrie, I am, right? We're night owls.
that makes sense because Voldemort doesn't have any money. That means his taxes would
Michelle
be
loves
$0. Okay.
They put them in candles, by the way. That's why I would not, if personally, I would not buy a candle that had a spell on it. Yes.
Wait. Okay.
You don't know the energy of the person who put it in.
Voldemort's taxes are officially $0.00 because first of all, I don't think he made any money, and if he did, so I think he could just use Avada Kedavra on anyone trying to collect taxes.
There you go. Abundantly empowered. Interesting. So she wasn't born that way. There was an agenda. In a few years' time, they were going to unroll her coming out as a hermaphrodite. They had to quietly step away from it. The Love Weaver. Pip is, what does tape mean? Carrie, whatever version was at the Grammys definitely looked hermaphrodite leaning. Oh, Pip is he is a trip. Sylvia's daughter, how can you tell if somebody's a vampire? Okay, they first of all, have you seen the video that I did on the Appalachian Mountains? Please go watch it. I'm not going to say you have to. You have free will. Please go watch it. Everything, the only thing that was not shown to me as being real are zombies. Vampires are real. They are locked up in Area 51 and they have, just watch the video on the Appalachians. And werewolves are also real. And some other goodies that are in the video on the Appalachian Mountains. How can you tell if somebody is one? They're locked up. You're not going to encounter one. They're locked up.
Yeah,
The werewolves are real. But here's the thing, they stick mostly to themselves. They really do stick in a pack. They live, I think it was shown to me in the Florida Everglades, right? Does anyone remember? I think it's the Florida Everglades. They don't really fraternize with non-werewolves. They stick to themselves with their own, they really are pack animals. They stay with their pack and that's it. Like you could encounter one, if they go to the grocery store, you would never know because they're not going to go, they're only going to be a werewolf when they're with their werewolf pack. Hello, Israel Hunter. The Love Weaver. I'm tired of... Yes! Do not conform. Look, you can do research into this. It is not possible. I have tried this. Everyone said, oh, you're going to become a mother. You'll see. You're going to conform. You'll become a morning person. Lies! Do I wake up in the morning? Yes. Am I happy about it? No. It's not my ideal wake-up time. Can I function? Am I like sharp?
Yeah, that's
No. My brain, I could be up since 6 o'clock in the morning. I do not come online, like I am not like, until like 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Because that's when the melatonin burns off. So anyone that's like, you just have to go to sleep earlier and then you'll wake up earlier, you'll see you'll have a good day. They're ignorant. They do not understand biology because your chronotype is biologically hardwired. So don't listen to anybody that's like, you're the problem. Oh, you're lazy. Right? You're lazy. You don't want to get up in the morning and work. No! Your melatonin doesn't burn off until later in the day. Don't conform, honey. Steve, so should Voldemort expect a refund? Carrie, oh, speaking of spells, it hit me in last week in Karen Reed's trial. Jen McCabe said, quote, I hit him 3 times. Pause in between each time, then a few others did as well. Holy shit. Yeah, it's very, Love Weaver, it's very interesting. It's called chronotype. There's 4 distinct chronotypes. You really cannot change your chronotype. You can't. It is hardwired. It's like, can you change your blood type? No, it's hardwired in the same way your blood type is hardwired in. You can't change it. D, did you guys already talk? Yes, we did talk about Nancy Guthrie. I do not think we're going to see her alive again. No, D's here, Rhonda. Sylvia's daughter, no, but I will. Carrie D, a little early on. Rhonda, the Appalachian, right? It was so good. Oh, that's why I love taking recommendations from you guys. Like, you guys asked me to look into things I would never have thought of looking into. That is legit one of my favorite videos because of what was shown to me. And like, imagine if somebody didn't ask for that. I never would have, like, it would be a tragedy, honestly. That's why I love the suggestion. Yes, the elementals are real. Absolutely. Yes. Steve, werewolves at Walgreens. Rhonda, if we did D, I missed it. No, we did earlier on. Carrie, oh, that's bullshit. D, same. I'm the worst morning person. So you're a wolf. Wait, no. Yeah, I think wolf is a night owl. I know, you're like, wait, it's a night owl. Why are we called wolves? I didn't make the chronotypes. But you're also a night owl then. Yeah, freaking hate mornings. I can't fall asleep before midnight. Right? And people, I cannot tell you how many times people were like, you should go to sleep earlier. And I was like, no. Like, try telling a morning person that wakes up at 5 o'clock in the morning, just try staying up later. They'll be like, I can't do it. It's just that is more socially acceptable to be a morning person, and being a night owl is not considered to be socially acceptable. Like, imagine the horror if you told somebody that's up at 4 o'clock in the morning, just stay up later. They'd be like, I can't, I'm gonna fall asleep. This is the exact same thing. You cannot go to sleep before your chronotype. I mean, you can, but you're gonna be miserable. Every night in my life that I have ever gone to sleep before midnight, I was miserable. My ideal sleep hours is midnight to 9. That's my chronotype. It's not because I'm a lazy ass. That's my chronotype. I would rather work, I think I've said this to you guys, I would rather work from 12 p.m. until 8 p.m. than start at 9 and work until 5. Doesn't make sense to me. It's like backwards to me. Do not conform the Love Weaver. Rhonda, I'm a zombie early, right? There's a lot of chronotypes over here. You know what, Reiner Oscar says? This is not an airport. You're allowed to leave without saying something. Bye, Felicia. Don't let the door hit you on the way out. D. Oh, okay. You think she's past 2? I think so too. Just curious. Yeah. So I saw a Pow Pow machine, and I saw that she was shot in her stomach. But I am not convinced that it's the son. What was it? The son-in-law? I don't think it was the son-in-law. I was getting. No, we're not. I was getting Michael Jordan vibes. So Michael Jordan joined the club, and he was told when he joined they were going to come to collect. They didn't say what. They were like, you're gonna be the most well-known NBA player of all time. You're gonna have your own shoe. You're gonna have millions. You're gonna have billions. You're gonna be hot shit. Okay. So he thought by the time they were gonna come and collect, he was already gonna have enough money that it wasn't gonna be like a strain on him financially. He thought what they were gonna come and collect was monetarily. It wasn't. It was his father. So I'm getting the same kind of vibe and the same kind of energy with Nancy Guthrie. The Love Weaver, same. About 1 p.m. I'll start moving and grooving, right? That is night owl behavior all the way, the Love Weaver. And work until the early morning, yep. I think a long time ago, we looked into the Hoover Dam. Hold on, I'm suddenly feeling like all mucusy. Hold on. Rhonda, when you're ready again, would you please look into Kingsport, Tennessee to see what there is? So many people going missing around there. Is that near Woods by any chance? or a mountain range.
You probably would have actually said comedy.
They're wandering off and they're going through a portal, honey. Steve, LOL at the I know it makes no sense. Why is a wolf when I know? Well, I don't know. I didn't make it. The Love Weaver. What are blood types? There is some science to it, by the way. Years ago in New York, I had a client. She told me about something called the blood type diet. There's something to it, guys. I am telling you, there's something to it. She lost, when she was on the blood type diet, an enormous amount of weight just by following her blood type. And I know when I forgot mine already, I looked into it years ago. When I follow my blood type, I feel like 1,000 times better. I don't feel like I crash after I eat. There really is something to it, by the way. Carrie, D, I don't think anyone said she is alive. Maybe I missed something because I don't watch many people. Carrie, if I'm asleep before midnight, I'm sick or I'm medicated, right? That is not my time to go to sleep. It doesn't make sense to me. Like, I just don't, it's conceptually just, I don't understand it. To me, it's like, my night is just beginning at 10 o'clock. Like, how can I go to sleep at that time?
How the fuck are you supposed to go to sleep at 10? Ow!
Are you okay, honey?
Yeah. Oh, what the fuck?
You not to,
Mom.
it's okay, honey, yeah.
Look.
Thank you, Steve. What, baby?
These are very similar actors.
Oh, that's crazy.
I know.
Hold on, let me show
Do you
that
know
to you.
who everyone is? I know who 3 of those people are.
Well, one of them is the kid who played Harry Potter.
Yeah, there's
One of them is the kid who played Draco
Malfoy.
Draco Malfoy.
Mom, I know who 3 of those are. Okay?
And then, hold on, the one next to Harry Potter, isn't that the whiny bitch? What's her name? I looked into her energy. She's a whiny bitch.
Well, her name in the show is Moaning Myrtle.
No, that's not her then.
Okay, Mom.
She's the one that played what's the main girl on Harry Potter?
Who? Hermione?
Hermione. The one who played Hermione is a whiny
So
bitch.
Emma Watson?
Yes.
Mom.
She's a fucking
Mom, I
snowflake
know
and a
who
half.
3 of
Yeah.
those people are.
I only know 2.
And that's Daniel Radcliffe.
Yeah.
That's Tom Felton.
Okay.
That's Emily Osment.
Okay. They do look very alike.
I know it's Emily Osment because of the young Sheldon.
Okay. So Rhonda, by the way, there's something that I don't remember all of them. There's I only remember Dolphin and Wolf. There's something that comes after Wolf. The Wolf is like ideal time to go to sleep is like midnight until like 8 or 9. And the one that comes after Wolf, the ideal time is actually 3 a.m. to noon. This is wild. How many people do you know think they have insomnia? And they don't have insomnia. They are whatever comes after Wolf, the 3 a.m. to, but we're asked to conform. You have a 9 a.m., 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. How many people are going around thinking that they're actually insomniacs and they're not? They just don't know their chronotype. Because if we were not shamed into conforming and all becoming morning people, society would actually function a hell of a lot better. D, I don't think the son-in-law either. Yep. Abundantly empowered. Oh my. Steve, what the fuck was that? There was some guy. Guys, I live in a wacky city. Carrie, me too, Rhonda. 3 or 4 until noon. I forgot what it's called. I really don't remember it, but it's one of them. Rhonda, Steve, by the way, Steve, thank you for taking care of those comments. Rhonda, thank you, Steve. Wow, that was interesting. Yes, when I was researching, I got a sick feeling when I'd seen that Savannah makes $9 million a year, and she is worth $40 million. It felt way too high for a talk show host. Yep. So you're confirming the read that I got, by the way. Thank you. Rhonda, yes, several. D, then I learned Megyn Kelly is worth like, holy mother, $100 million. That is a major red flag. Something's... Okay, this is the thing about Megyn Kelly that really bugs me. She is dead asleep. Almost to the point where it's like, I cannot understand how somebody is that asleep at this point. Like, how is somebody not looking around at the world and being like, I'm not saying I have the answers, but something is not kosher here. She's dead asleep. She's like, do you ever just want to shake Megyn Kelly and be like, how are you not awake at this point? She's like, I'm not even understanding what's going on there. It's like she doesn't even, like, I'm sorry, like, not even like one conspiracy bone in her entire fucking body? Rhonda, me too, Carrie, or super exhausted. Steve, blood types are the human hybrid types. I think you're onto something, Steve. Abundantly empowered. My blood type diet is O, lower carb. I feel best when I eat that way, even though it's tough at times, right? Because when you actually follow your blood type, it works. Carrie, D, damn, it's an insane amount of money. Oh God, Rhonda, moaning Myrtle. It's funny. Carrie, Harry Potter Studio in London. I cried like an idiot. It was so good. I don't know what that is. It sounds interesting though. The Love Weaver at Steve. I heard that. I guess that was just what I was alluding to. Starseeds and all that jazz. Abundantly empowered. Oh wow, Steve. Never thought of it that way. It correlates to our galactic DNA. Yep. Carrie, there is. Oh, what's the bear? Oh, you know. Okay, you have lore. I don't remember. I only remember wolf because that's what I am. Sorry. D1111. Jesus Christ. I'm such. Don't listen to me. When I said to Pip tonight, I was like, I don't think I'm gonna go on for long. He's like, Mom, you know you are. I was like, I don't know.
No matter what movie Daniel Radcliffe shows up in and what his character is named, I'm still calling him Harry Potter.
He's gonna forever be known as Harry Potter.
Yeah.
By the way, I said I was gonna get off over an hour ago, and I'm still here. So don't listen to anything I say about when I'm getting off. Apparently, abundantly empowered. Yeah, something so off with the Guthrie. I'm telling you. Right? Yes. You got it, Carrie. Vanilla and empty space. Like, how could somebody just be so... Like, the lights are on and there's nobody home. Megan Kelly is a hollow soul, right? There's something up there. Hello, Bismarck Walking Stick. Hello, Faye. Can you provide any update on Gustav, a famous crocodile who was last sighted at Lake oh God. Oh, I can't pronounce it. Tangan, I cannot. There's some.
Yeah, that's fair.
He's interdimensional,
Is there
honey.
a reason to not
He can
care
cross
about
between
the
dimensions.
big force?
So sometimes he's not even in this dimension. He's someplace else.
That's fair.
Carrie, the studio set where they filmed Harry Potter kept the sets up and oh, that's fun. They turned it into that actually sounds amazing. A tourist attraction. Steve, add abundantly empowered. Yes to our origins. That's what it bugs me when they say that. Like, what percentage do they? They're such liars. What percentage of our DNA did they say is junk DNA? It's not junk DNA.
Yeah,
First of all,
the
they lie. They big fat motherfucking liars. The so-called junk DNA is actually our cosmic cousin DNA. By the way, Faye, it was a pleasure to hear from you, and thank you, honey. I appreciate you. I know. It's so insulting, junk DNA. It's for the same reasons that they say that we came from primates. Like, how does it hit to hear, like, oh, you just evolved from an amoeba. Like, your cousins are primates. Versus God loves you so much that God created this entire planet as your playground to create in. Doesn't that just, like, when you hear that, doesn't that just resonate? Well, I don't know, even just saying that, I was like, yes. Yes. No, you came from an amoeba. You're an accident. You're a cosmic accident. Okay. Yeah, kick me in the junk. They're such liars. I can't. Basically, at this point, I've come to the conclusion, whatever they say, believe the opposite. The jab is good, it's bad. Raw milk is bad, it's good. Whatever they say, it's the opposite. Abundantly empowered junk tea, and it's so dismissive and demeaning, right? That's why they say it. Why do you think I talk about this all the time in the Telegram chat. Why do you think they call the middle of the country the flyover states? This is modern spellcasting, to also answer Pip's question before. They're saying it because they want to negatively reinforce a belief about people. Because you want to know what? Us on the coast, we're motherfucking snowflakes. If there was ever a zombie apocalypse, bye-bye, Faye, we wouldn't have a fucking clue how to survive here. In the middle of the country, the so-called flyover states, the states that they want to make you feel like you don't have any meaning or value, that's why we just fly over you. You guys are the guys that in a zombie apocalypse are going to actually survive. You are real salt of the earth people. So they're trying to disempower you by saying you are just a flyover state. You're so insignificant, we fly over you. Because we're cosmopolitan and you're not. You know what? Cosmopolitan are the first to go. Yes.
I want to go to Area 51. I refuse to believe that it's not a secret American wizarding school.
We're going to Area 51 one day, and y'all are invited. I don't know when we're going, but we're going one day. Steve, need something to put in your trunk, elephant. Steve, yes, anything they say, do the opposite. I'm telling you. Abundantly empowered. Yup, we live in an inverted world. Up is down. The love weaver. That. God created all of this. There is no such thing as a coincidence. You felt it in your body, right? I said it and I was like, yes, this. I am here to create. God loves me. This is my domain to create in with my brothers and my sisters, right? Steve, tell Pip if he doesn't behave, he only gets to go to Area 50. Baby, Steve said if you don't behave, you only get to go to Area 50. I don't think he heard you, honey. Abundantly empowered, LOL, Steve. We're all going together. That's the first place I actually want to go in our retreat. I want to go to Area 51. I want to go everywhere with you guys. I want to go to Area 51. I want to go to Sedona. I want to go to Roswell, New Mexico. Were you talking to me, honey? I guess not. All right, I think we're going to start to wrap. There's only 10 of us in here now, so bye. No, really, I meant to get off 20 minutes ago, and before that I meant to get off an hour ago, and here I am. I love you all. Have a good night. I need to eat dinner. I need to give my kid a bath. I need to put him to bed. He's probably going to wake up at 7 a.m. tomorrow, and I'm going to be fucking pissed as all hell. But I love him, so I'll forgive him. And then tomorrow night I'm going to have to put him to bed hella fucking early to make up for this. Carrie, DNA is not used in transplant. Use something called HLA. There's 6 you have to match. It's probably easier to match the non-DNA. Oh, that's interesting. Oh yeah, Sedona and Mount Shasta. That sounds interesting. Bye, Michelle. Thank you for coming and hanging out with us, honey. You are most welcome, Steve. Thank you, Steve, for taking care of the low vibe chats. I don't know if Cakes is still here. Cakes, thank you also, darling, for being a mod. Everybody, thank you for coming and hanging out. This was awesome. Thank you for your patience. I know tonight was a little bit rough. We got through it. Go us, yay. If you stayed on this long and you have a treat, go ahead and treat yourself. I'm going to eat dinner and then I'm going to shove my face, probably equal body weight to my body weight. I'm going to shove it with chocolate. Yeah. Thank you. I hope I will sleep well. I'm going to shove my fucking face when I get off because I'm a hungry mama right now. I love you guys. Thank you for staying and hanging out with me as long as you guys did. Baby, do you want to say goodnight to everyone? Baby?
What?
Do you want to say goodnight to everyone?
Why are you logging off?
It's 11:30.
For 39
no, I'm not. I'm losing my voice, honey.
Just
Thank you for the
39
heart.
more
No, I can't. I'm losing my voice. I'm losing my voice.
Okay.
Do you want to say goodbye to everyone?
Bye, y'all.
Love you guys.
That was a 6.5 hour stream.
I know. We just do that. We just get together and it's like I don't want to get off. I want to hang out with you. It's a virtual living room. By the way, could you really imagine when we actually do a retreat? Is anyone going to end up sleeping? Like we're just going to be sitting around talking all night, right? This is what's going to happen. No one's going to sleep. It's a good thing that we're all night owls because ain't nobody going to sleep that night. It's going to be like 6 a.m. and it's going to be like, well, fuck. I guess we might as well just have some coffee and start the day now. We're going to be up all night talking. Just like this, but it's going to be in person. Right? I know. The heart, because you guys know it's true. I love you all so much. Good night, guys. This is your reminder until next time to stay in the high vibration. And I will see you all next week on Friday for our next virtual hangout in the living room. Good night, and I love you all. Bye.